Hit it, bitch.
We're back.
We back.
CSR episode 33. 33, right, guys?
33.
Yeah.
All right. Introductions. I'm Doug.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Justin.
And we back again. And we're going to go ahead and say during the recording of this, we are watching the Hornets Hawks playing game.
No, wait. We're watching the Hawks play basketball, and the Hornets are running around the court.
So give us an update there, guys.
Justin, I can't see it.
74-63 with 7:20 left in the third.
So we still got some time. So we're good. All right, so we'll be watching that while we're recording. So we're going to immediately go into the wheel of numbers.
Come on
Little
down
numbers.
to the wheel.
So and I also want to add
numbers.
that one of our associates who's not been in a recording studio with us in a while,
Yeah.
Miss Sarah,
Hello, Sarah.
is
Hi.
present this week. After
She
her
has presents?
after her what we say
Sabbatical?
hiatus
Sabbatical.
sabbatical, which is what we took a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago. So welcome her back. So
Welcome.
Welcome back.
all right, wheel of numbers. Who's going first?
Go ahead, Justin.
All right, I'll go first.
Go, man.
Please do it.
I'm pouring out the legend,
Ooh.
the man with the stash, Larry Bird.
Larry
oh,
Legend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's on me. Let me cross him off.
Yeah, cross him off.
Cross him off.
Dude's a badass.
Oh, yeah.
And we had our little Larry Legend with Tar Heels.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. You may go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna since you went NBA, I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little bit here, like we said on the wheel. How about Major League Baseball?
Sweet.
I'm gonna go with Mike Piazza.
Mike
Yeah.
Piazza.
You know, it's so funny. When I was a kid watching him play, I thought his name was Mike Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so we went basketball. You went baseball. I'm going to go with a former Carolina Panther cornerback,
Yeah.
Doug Evans.
Yep. Doug Evans.
From 98 to 01.
Yep.
Okay.
And did I Google that?
Yes,
That's up for you guys to find out.
I'm going to say yes.
Maybe. I mean, I knew him because he has the greatest first name ever, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
He was toast sometimes too. I'm gonna tell you that.
Debatable.
He was good, but he got burned a lot too. So, but hey, good call there. That's a good one. All right, back over to Justin.
All right, so I got to ask y'all some questions.
Oh, here we go. So now it's wheel of numbers plus questions.
Well, no, I just want to make sure I got this right. So Peanut Tillman
Oh,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
wore 33
He's on
for-
my list.
With Chicago.
with Chicago, but he wore 31 with us.
Yes.
Yes.
But also Trey Boston wore 33 for us, right? What did he wear? Trey?
Did he?
No, he wore 33, yeah.
I think he did.
That just popped in my head.
Google it. And you know what? You're right. Google
I'm pretty
it.
sure he did.
Yep. But you're right. 33 with Chicago.
Yeah.
31 here.
Because I got Tillman on my list, but I was like, oh,
And that's
wait.
maybe why.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Boston.
probably why he wore 31.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So, peanut punch.
Trey Boston wouldn't give that for Tillman.
right?
Yeah. He must not have offered him
Why
enough.
did not peanut punch him in the face
Yeah.
for that number?
He thought that was your number. So that's a good one. He was
Yeah.
on one of mine on my list here. All right. I'm going to go nice car. And Sarah will know this one. I hope you guys do, but Harry Gant.
Yep, that was on my list.
Skull 33.
Skull.
Skull.
See, I'm more of a Grizzly guy.
Skull, brother.
I'm more of a Grizzly guy.
Agrees.
So I'm going to go back to basketball.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with David Robinson.
Ooh, I thought you was going somebody else.
Nope.
But,
Yeah,
Okay.
Only reason why I'm going to NC State legend from Shelby, North Carolina.
ooh.
you talk. Who'd you say? You talking about David Thompson,
David Thompson.
not Robinson. David
Yeah,
Thompson.
I'm thinking of David Thompson.
Yep,
Yes,
yep,
you were right.
yep.
David Robinson, though.
You know
was
why?
From Shelby.
Because I got him on my list.
Yeah.
With the tie-in
Yeah.
to the show.
Yep.
So good call there.
I'm going to go
Good correction.
with the guy that I thought Steven was about to go with, who's his boy, Danny Granger.
Yeah. Danny Granger. He was a beast.
That is one. I think I remember you talking. You liked him.
Yep. I did like Danny Granger. I was a big Brandon Roy guy back in
Yeah.
the day, though.
Yeah.
I love Brandon Roy.
Yeah.
But Danny Granger was one of my guys, too.
All right, I'm gonna stay. We'll stay NBA. I'm gonna go NBA again. Alonzo Mourning,
Yep.
There's a ton of
right
NBA.
there.
Yep.
He's in the studio.
NBA is ridiculous.
In
Yep.
the studio.
Yep.
Alonzo
And
Mourning.
I want to shout out a friend of the show, Zach. He texted me and I was asking about the wheel numbers and stuff like that. And he's like, "Is it like a game? Like, what do you guys?" I was like, "Yeah, we kind of look it up. We try to think on top of our heads." He sent me that one too. Even though I knew it, but thanks,
good.
Zach.
It's
Thanks
good.
for
Yeah.
trying,
Appreciate
thanks
it,
for
man.
being involved and getting to it.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go Antoine Jameson
Yep.
when he was with the Tar Heels.
Got that one. Got that one right there.
Nice. Scotty.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
Yep, got him on my list. I want to go back to Jameson for a second. He is a local kid too, guys. Went to Providence,
Mm-hmm.
so not only a Tar Heel but also a local kid.
Yep.
All right, so where am I going here? I'll go NASCAR again. Clint Boyer,
Yep.
Oh, I know that one.
33. It was Cheerios car. It was all kinds of different sponsors. We looked this up,
Yeah.
and he's had that sponsor. And y'all remember the Jack Daniels car?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
See, Richard Childress Racing,
Mhm.
33. So,
RCR baby.
pretty bad looking car. It's all black. It's pretty sweet.
Well, I'm gonna go with Patrick Ewing,
Yep, got that one.
former assistant coach for our Charlotte Bobcats.
That is correct.
And he was actually doing really good stuff with our big men.
Yep.
Like Bismack was really starting to progress until he went off.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think to be
Right.
head coach for was it George?
Georgetown.
Did he go to George
Alma
back,
mater.
back to
Alma
Georgetown?
mater.
So Patrick Ewing.
Nice.
Good call.
I love that dunk by MJ on him though.
Yes,
nasty,
nasty.
That fake and came back and
Well,
got
you
his baseline.
Well, he was also part of that Georgetown team that Michael beat in the championship.
True.
So-
Yeah.
There you go.
I got one more. Jamal Adams.
Oh yeah. Good one.
Oh yeah, I didn't have that one.
No.
That's a good one.
Probably a defensive end rather than a safety, but, you know.
Or linebacker at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got several more guys, but I'm going to go NFL again. Tony Dorsett,
Yep. That's a good one.
probably one of the best running backs that I remember watching as a kid.
Very, I think, underrated.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Very underrated.
Google the 99-yard
Yeah,
run
it's
against
ridiculous.
Minnesota.
It's crazy.
Google it.
It's crazy.
Pretty sweet.
Yep.
And Heisman Trophy winner.
Just because you used to be a Cowboys fan.
At that
anyway,
time, I was.
Anyways, moving past that, Roger Craig,
Yeah, I got him.
running back,
And
too.
he was a
he
beast.
he was
Beast.
the first CMC.
Guy
He
was
was
a beast.
1,000 yards
Oh, yeah.
rushing and receiving for the 49ers.
Yep.
So Roger Craig.
He was good, man.
Any more?
I got a couple more.
Well, go ahead and run down your list real quick.
What you got?
I think he's
You got him more?
Shaq
Shaq.
Yeah, I got Shaq on
for
here.
Miami.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem, yep.
So that kills my. I think that kills my NBA list.
Yeah, that was all I had.
Baseball. I got a few guys.
I've got one more baseball.
I got Frank Robinson,
Yeah.
who was a MVP in the AL and the NL.
That's pretty impressive.
Eddie Murray played for the Baltimore Orioles and the Charlotte Orioles when we were there
Yeah.
to play.
Affiliate, yeah.
He was a hell of a hitter. Larry Walker
Mm.
played with Expos, Cardinals, and Alfonso Soriano
Yep.
for the Yankees.
That was my last one right there.
Yep, he was a beast, man.
No. Well, that's the will of numbers, I think, guys. Anything
I think
else?
that's it. I think that's it.
Hey, if we miss any, please let us know.
Yeah,
if we
man.
miss someone big, hey, you bunch of dummies. How'd you forget Steven Johnson?
You know what? I think we'll talk after show.
Okay, cool.
If I remember.
Cool. We'll do that.
Just type
Someone say will of numbers.
type it in your notes real quick.
Yeah, make
Okay.
yourself
I
a
can
note.
make a note.
Make yourself a note.
Okay.
All right, so Wheel of Numbers again next week. 34. Start thinking.
Yep.
Start googling.
All
All right, so now we're going to go to. This is a new one. I don't think we've ever talked about golf on
Nope.
any of the episodes. So we're going to talk about the tournament,
the Masters.
the Masters.
Scotty.
So Stephen, go ahead and talk about a little bit about the Masters.
Well, we had Scotty Scheffler winning the Masters, shooting 10 under to beat out Rory McIlroy by 3 strokes. And you know what his take home was
Oh
when
my
he won?
God!
$2.7 million. So just to put that in perspective, I think when Tiger won it back in the 90s,
Yeah.
that was the total purse for the whole
The whole,
competition.
the whole, I guess, tournament.
yeah, the whole tournament.
The whole
that was
payout.
that was the whole payout for everybody.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
So the winner of this game got 2.7 million. So I can't remember what the total purse was for the total, the payout was
Right.
in this one, but it's got to be astronomical.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
But yeah, I mean, he's been coming on. I don't keep up with pro golf like I don't. It's not like we do with every other sport.
Right.
But I did notice that this wasn't a fluke.
He's been putting it on.
He's been playing
Yep.
well.
Yeah.
And I mean, he pretty much led going into Sunday. Like he didn't even. I mean, I don't know. It's like he kind of went in with a killer instinct. I mean, he never really lost it.
Yeah, so I was talking to some people at work that they follow golf a lot better than me, and I was asking them how the first round was going.
Yeah.
And they said Scotty Scheffler was leading, and they said he's just been on a tear lately.
Yep.
I mean, this was his first career major championship victory, but he's been winning these other tournaments pretty heavily.
Leading up to this.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, exactly. So shout out to Scotty Scheffler. He is the 9th youngest golfer to win the Masters.
Nice.
The youngest is Tiger.
Yep.
So, and Woods did actually shoot in this one.
Well, considering where he was with the accident and
Yeah.
all that crap, I mean, hey, he's out there playing.
It finished tied for 47th, shooting 13 over for the weekend. First round, he did shoot 1 under par. So it's cool seeing Tiger back out there doing what he was doing.
Yep.
Shout out to him getting back out there. And I think they did say this was the largest golf viewership days ever for the Masters.
Yep.
And then going back to Scotty Scheffler, I saw a cool fun fact for you guys. He went to Highland Park High School. I think it's in California. Has produced 3 champions in the past 2 years. Scotty Scheffler winning the Masters, Matt Stafford winning the Super Bowl this past year, and then Clayton Kershaw winning the World Series in 2020.
Wow.
So that's pretty crazy. One high school produced all those champions in the past
Yeah.
2 years.
That's pretty impressive.
And I know Kershaw and Stafford, they're really good friends too. So
I think Freddie Freeman's pretty tight with Kershaw.
yep.
And I think that kind of tied in.
Tied into him going there.
Yep. I know y'all. I didn't mean to bring that up, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean that's fine. It's salt in
It's
the wound.
fine.
Salt in the wound. Salt in the
It's
wound.
all good.
Matt Olson,
Which I had
has
a-
like 20 hits.
We'll
Right
talk
now,
about. Yeah, he's playing good.
Yeah, he's playing really good.
You know, I had a little bit of a reunion later on when we get into the baseball section.
There you go.
So there we go. So maybe we'll hit that. So I also wanted to mention about the golf thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to play a lot of golf. I wasn't any good. I mean, I could drive the ball, but I really wasn't that good. So this group, we have done a putt deal before.
Yeah.
We've went out and played miniature golf.
Yeah.
So maybe we ought to go do that or go to Top Golf or something
Oh, I'd love some
for
Top
an
golf.
outing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like a CSR outing.
Yeah.
We need to think about that.
Definitely.
So put that on your list to talk about too, Justin.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I love some putt and I love some,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love going out in golf.
I
You know,
do too. I just haven't played in so
So
long.
my biggest thing is always I hit the ground more than I hit the ball with my club.
So yeah, we got to go play on Mars.
Yeah.
Where there's no grass, right? Because
Well,
I get it.
Yeah, so
What's that? Your divot went further than your ball. So
that's
but
how it
yeah,
goes,
hey,
man.
having fun is the key.
Yeah, get out there, drink
So.
a few brews,
All
have
right.
fun with the boys.
All right. So cool. Now we're gonna go to Charlotte FC.
Yeah.
And I mean, these guys, man, they're surprising me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 3-1 at home.
Yeah.
I mean, I think who'd we beat? Oh, we beat Atlanta.
Yes,
did.
sir.
Beat Atlanta last
Clean
week.
sheet too, right?
Shut
Clean
them.
sheet.
Shut them out. Yep.
Is that
Clean
what
sheet.
it? Clean
Very
sheet?
good. Very good.
Nice. Did y'all see the goal?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
sweet.
That was a nice one.
That was pretty sweet, man.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Bend
mean, the
it
way
like
that
Beckham.
ball just like put
Yep.
the English on it, I guess. But yeah, man, they're sitting right now 3-4, and I think I wrote my notes on here. They're 5th in the East.
Mm.
And they're playing. Sorry, Sarah. They're playing New England
Yep.
coming
FC.
up. Which, by the way, we've already beat
Yeah, we did beat them.
3-1.
You said what?
Are they FC? New England FC?
New England Revolution.
Revolution. Oh, they changed.
So, and they're 1-4-1 right now.
And which, speaking of Revolution, I have a shout out later on in the show, so you guys stay tuned.
Oh.
Cool. All right.
So,
Fun fact.
So
Fun facts.
what I did find out with FC this week, they did get the MLS Team and Coach of the Week.
oh, sweet.
Can I just say I love the coach?
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah.
His energy
I like
is like
it then, yeah.
insane.
Right.
Did y'all watch last week's match? Did you watch it?
I didn't get a chance.
I think he had on Mr. Rogers' sweater because it was chilly out there.
Yeah.
And I kept telling my wife, I was like, what is he wearing, man? It looks like he ought to have a pipe over there, just chilling in his cigar den or
in his
something.
lounge.
Yeah, and he's over there like Justin's talking about. He's over there, he's going
He's
crazy.
pumped up.
Yeah, so I agree with you, man. And the crowd, man, we're leading attendance.
Yeah.
I mean, I give the supporters, and we got friends that are part of the supporters.
Yeah.
I give it to them, man. They're doing their part. So hey, hats off to FC, man.
Right. And then shout out to Kalina. They record our goalie recorded 6 saves.
Yep,
Nice.
So, there you go.
pretty sweet.
Yep.
All right, hey, NASCAR, here we go.
Nice,
And this is Sarah's segment.
Yep.
NASCAR.
We got a lot of fun facts for this one too.
Yeah, I got some stuff. I got a few things, but so we got our updates.
Yeah.
On our drivers. So I tell you what, Justin, you got some notes NASCAR.
All I got is my Truex sheet.
All right, so that's all you got. So all right, so we'll just do this together. All right, they were in Martinsville.
Martinsville, yep.
The winner was
Well,
Charlatan.
Yep, William Byrne.
He's the first 2-time winner this year.
Yep, and he won the truck race too.
Correct. Yep.
He won the truck race. Brandon Jones wins the Xfinity race, and we're gonna come back to the Xfinity race in just a
Okay,
moment.
cool.
And then, like we said, Byron gets the win for the Cup Series again. So 2 wins in one weekend.
Right.
Hey, Byron's doing it, and like you said, 2 wins already this season.
And he's a Charlotte guy. So
Yep.
and that can lead to who does he drive for?
Freaking Hendricks, man.
So let's talk about what we were going to talk about Hendricks.
Yeah, so Hendricks has well, for one, not just in Martinsville, but especially in Martinsville, they have been dominating this year. Just some cool fun facts. Let me get to it real quick.
By the way, we'll check the Hornets here while you're
That's
doing that, and it's ugly.
Yeah,
It's fine. Nobody cares about the game.
the organization holds court at the Paperclip, recording 25 wins and 74 appearances at that
That's dominant.
5.26
That's freaking
mile
dominant,
track.
man. It's dominant.
It's just no. Actually, I think they might have 26 wins now. This might be an older
Yeah,
one, but just 26 wins and 75 appearances
yeah.
is absolutely ridiculous.
And then Boyer was talking about I think the miles.
Yeah.
It was like 10,000 miles or something,
Yep.
and he compared it to driving from Florida to Anchorage.
Yep. And then and 6 drivers have won there for them.
Right.
Um,
Jeff Gordon used to dominate
yeah.
there.
So Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson each logged 9 wins there.
Yep.
Darrell Waltrip has 4. Elliott, Darren Hart Jr., and Jeff Bodine
Yep.
have 1 victory. But Jimmy and Jeff Gordon used to dominate there when they're in their heyday.
And this is something that I noted when they were talking about the miles led. And Sarah knows. I mean, but the thing I'll say about Hendrick, I mean, it's the top equipment, it's the money. I mean, you go drive for Hendrick, you better win. You should win. There's no excuses.
Yep.
But they have 4 cars every season.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 4 teams.
Yeah.
So naturally, he's
The odds are a little more in his favor.
yeah, exactly.
And it was funny.
But it's
'cause
still impressive.
Yeah, we were watching, I think, pre-race for the Xfinity race. No, it might have been the Cup race. They were talking. Their first win for the Hendricks team was in Martinsville, and they were actually Hendricks was about to close shop because he was putting his whole money into it. He was like,
Yep.
he was just losing money. They weren't winning, nothing like that. And they asked him, "Can we just race one more race there?
Yep.
Can we just do one more race? Martinsville, let's do it." They won that race there. That was their first career one in that company,
Right.
and then the history's there.
Uh-oh.
So-
Are you adjusting? Okay, so
You're good.
do we need to do the update?
No, I'm just cooling off.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought maybe nature called.
Nope.
No, you might need to go outside and cool off for a minute.
If I would have light up that fan over there. But
Yeah.
anyway, I've got. Let's do our updates.
Yep. So Reddick finished 18th. Where'd your boy finish?
My boy finished 14th.
14th. And then Truex. Where'd Truex finish?
22nd.
22nd. It was a tough race. I mean, it was a pretty tough
Small
race.
track, man. They're gonna
It
bang.
is.
They're gonna bang.
They're gonna bang. You're right. They're really gonna bang.
And then I got the updated on the standings.
Yes, sir.
Chase Elliott's leading.
Yeah.
And what I've got for our guys, and y'all correct me, I know Bleacher Report over there might have something different.
I don't follow Bleacher Report.
I've got right now Truex is 7th, Harvick's 9th,
Yep.
and Reddick's 12th.
Yep.
Yep.
And I think Truex is tied for 6th actually.
Yeah.
So, but that's the as far as our drivers where we're at.
Oh, and going back to it, I just found another Martinsville Hendricks fact. They led 98.5% of the laps in this past
Wow.
race. And it's the team's highest ever in a race. 397 of their 403 laps.
Yeah. Wow.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Cool.
But now I want to go back to the Xfinity race real quick.
Let's do it.
So did you guys see what happened after the game?
Are we talking about the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for one, and I'm gonna I actually do have a get off my lawn, and I'll get back to it in a second.
I think I know where you might be going.
Yeah. So this is a mini get off my lawn. I'll go ahead and do it. Ty Gibbs gets
Yep.
into a fight with Sam Mayer
And he is grandson
of Joe Gibbs.
of Joe Gibbs.
So he gets dumped. He gets wrecked.
I mean, it's
honestly.
Martinsville.
It's Martinsville.
It
he gets
happens.
wrecked. I mean, he's been doing it all year to other racers. He actually gets wrecked in a racing maneuver. It happens. Stuff happens. He gets all pissy and gets out of his car, goes up to Sam Mayer, who wrecked him. I mean, it was a part of the race. He didn't mean to do it. It just got bumped.
Hey, it's called just racing.
Yep. And he gets out of his car with his helmet on and starts throwing punches.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, he
threw some good ones.
He lit Sam Mayer up. Not gonna lie, but if you're gonna do that, take your freaking
Take your damn helmet off.
because you look like a pansy.
And I appreciate you just saying that, Stephen, because Harvick took some shit about that last year.
Yeah.
Him and Chase Elliott got
Yeah.
into it, and Harvick historically, and Sarah, you back me here. Historically, Harvick's bad. He don't take shit
Yeah.
off nobody. But in that particular case, he didn't take his helmet off,
Yeah.
and he caught hell
Yep.
for that. And so that's what people were comparing. I saw Harvick was trending, and it was because people were comparing it to what happened this
those
weekend.
two there, yeah.
So I agree with you. If you want to, if you're gonna throw some blows, say, hold on, let me take my helmet
Take
off.
your helmet off.
And then when you start taking it off, pop him.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So, but I agree with you.
And then he gets, he actually got fined. I think it was $15,000 for that whole nonsense. But don't act like a big. You've been wrecking people all year. I mean, in one race, I think it was a Carolina Duke game.
Sure.
It was an Xfinity race.
Sure.
He wrecked one dude twice.
Yeah.
The same dude twice.
It goes around, comes around.
I mean, like, dude, come on.
Well, sometimes there's an old saying, Stephen. Some days you get the bear, and some days the bear gets you.
Yeah.
So it happens, man. It's racing.
Exactly. I
So-
mean, it's taken on the chin. It is what it is. Don't go over there throwing a temper tantrum.
Now,
tantrum.
Now, if he took him out all the time,
Yeah.
and it becomes a big
If
rivalry,
there was a history
that's
of that,
that's different.
but if you're gonna go over there and throw a temper tantrum,
Yeah,
take your damn
I
helmet,
agree.
on, grow some nuts,
It's crazy,
and be
man.
a man.
It's crazy, man. I agree
take
with
those
you.
Not
looks.
up.
Good call.
Sarah said that was for $100,000 too for
Yeah.
that race that you.
And it is what it is. It is what it is.
Dash for the cash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When he wrecked that guy.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying Ty lost out on $100,000?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and Sammy. Yeah. So.
I don't care.
Yep. So.
Hey, Rubbin's racing.
Yep. So.
That's the old saying.
Next week we are in Bristol, baby.
On the dirt.
In the dirt.
And it's on Easter this year.
Yep.
In prime time.
Yep. And I got another fun fact because
Yeah.
I'm full of them today.
Damn.
And this is from Sarah. NASCAR is to race on Easter Sunday for the first time since 1989.
It's been a long time.
And that's the year my sister was
And that's
born.
one thing that
Nice.
that Sarah and I were discussing. That there were two really days that NASCAR would not race on,
Yeah, so 33 years ago.
and it was NASCAR. Yeah, for episode 33.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
It was Easter and Mother's Day.
Yep.
They race on Christmas.
Season's over.
Season's over.
Come on now.
Season's over. You know they race on July 4th. You know
hell
that.
yeah.
So,
I mean, come on.
but that was the two that they didn't mess with. So I guess NASCAR probably saw, it's Easter, it's on, there's nothing going on.
Yeah, most people are at the house.
So
cooking,
people going to naturally
eating.
tune in.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all about what, guys? It's all about the money.
And I plan on hopefully next year taking a trip to go see Bristol Dirt. They're
Bri-
still doing it. I want to go to Bristol in general when it's
Well,
asphalt.
like I said, man, it's beautiful.
I'll-
It's one of the fun. That's a bucket list for me.
Yeah.
It was cool, man.
But I like to go see the dirt. I know I got a coworker.
Yep.
He's going this week.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, let's take some pictures. I want to see
Yeah,
what it looks like.
I mean, we talked about it before the show. I think it's a little bit of a gimmick, but
Well, I mean,
but
it's kind of like the Coliseum race.
yeah, it's something NASCAR's trying to do to generate a different audience. They're trying to do different things. I get it. I get it.
And I'm going to bring this up too because Sarah's dad, Mo, he was telling me they were doing like a race in Chicago or like in the city. Is that what they're trying to do? In a city, they're trying to do a race inside of a city. So the NASCAR is trying to. Is it NASCAR, right?
Wow.
Because they want to be like IndyCar.
So it's
Okay.
kind of like Grand Prix.
Yeah. So they're
okay.
gonna, NASCAR's gonna try to bring a race
Oh, I hadn't
inside
heard
of a
about
city.
that. Wow.
So
I think we have that in Charlotte every day,
Oh,
which is going to be part of my get on my lawn, off my
Oh,
lawn
lawn.
later
Yeah.
on.
right.
So,
All right.
what we got? Anything else NASCAR?
Go Tyler.
Go Harvick.
Go Junior. I mean, well,
Well,
it's-
he is a
it's-
junior.
it's-
But it's not the junior.
Truex Junior.
You say junior, you don't mean the right junior. You might get a.
I mean Dale.
You might get a tire iron up your butt.
Yeah, the Dale Junior crowd will really get mad at
Yeah,
you.
you get.
Sorry, John. I know you're a junior guy.
And
Sorry.
and he's our neighbor, man. Come
So,
on.
all right. So where we going? Hornets.
Should we?
Should we? Can we like just?
Can we do this quickly?
Yeah. I'll do it real quick.
Go ahead. Go. Just go. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, you can do the whole thing.
The Hornets are playing in a game right now. We finished the year 43-39. We're in a game. We're down, I think it's like 150 to 2.
Pretty freaking close.
Well,
Damn,
hang on.
nice defense, Hawks. It's 101 to like 70 something, I think.
The last time I saw it was like 101.75.
Yeah, something like that. Does it matter? Does it really matter?
It really does.
Justin's fat head was in the way. Sorry.
My bad.
Here
It's
it comes. Here it comes.
Look,
Did you see Bobcats?
the Bobcats?
Did you see the
Yeah,
Bobcats
they
logo?
show it, they show it.
102.76.
Is that a curse for us? Maybe
Yeah,
is it
maybe.
because they're showing the
Well,
Bobcats?
they're probably saying we thought that's what you were playing like.
Damn.
So,
damn.
so,
Steven, you got final stats on the year?
yeah,
or
just end it.
I mean,
please,
just some
end
quick
it.
ones.
Just end it.
Yeah, I mean, Bridges averaged 20.2 points a game,
And we're
7
gonna
rebounds.
have to pay.
We're gonna have to pay for him. We have to keep him, man. Him and Ball, which I'm about to bring up, they have great chemistry. Ball finished with 20.1 points a game, 6.7 rebounds, 7.6 assists, 1.6 steals, 3.3 turnovers, and 3.2 personal fouls. But fun fact, again, we had 5 players to average 15 or more points a game.
I mean,
That's good offense.
offense is okay,
Yep.
man. Well,
And-
not tonight.
Yeah. And then
By the
I
way,
want
thank you, Tech Go.
and I want to shout out Miles Bridges. He had the 3rd largest scoring increase this season, averaging 7.5 more points per game from last season
Nice.
to this season.
Which will add to the fact that we're going to have to come off the hip.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he will not be in the talks for most valuable player.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh,
Not at all.
But he for most improved, yes.
What's she doing?
I don't.
Are you cracking that?
Yeah, I don't know
You
what's
just
going on.
crack it.
You can crack it here. It's
yeah,
fine.
you cracking here. It's fine.
It's called the Will of Kraken.
Oh no, we crack.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
The Will of Kraken.
Will cracking.
You know what else? We're
Thank you, though.
talking about Miles Bridges. We joked on this show early about the rap album.
Yeah.
It's out.
Is it really?
It came out. They announced it this week. So I can't believe he didn't call us with an exclusive.
Well, every time I call him, he
Well,
tells me to F off.
and I think that's actually one of the tunes.
Is it
It's F off Steven.
Yeah.
Do
I think it was his hit single.
Do I get royalties for that? Because you guys know that Taylor Swift song, Steven, I get royalties for that, right?
Oh my God.
Well, where's it at?
Well, why? What the hell?
I spend it.
On what?
I have to
Those
spend
classes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I spend it
No,
on.
those are free.
Spend it on
He's gonna retire.
ladies of the evening.
He's gonna.
Bud Light.
He's gonna
Bud Light,
retire.
pretty much.
He spends it at Cookout.
No, it's Justin.
So,
So, I mean, I think if we won this game, we would have been playing
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yep,
Is that what it
yep,
been?
Yep.
So it is what it is. We're not winning it, so fuck it.
Yeah.
So
So which brings up what we talked about.
so we got 2 topics to talk about.
Let's do it.
So after we lose this game, because I really doubt we're coming back, and if we do, hey, foot's in our mouths. I hope we do it.
Yeah.
Do we think Borrego's the answer going into the next season?
Take it away, Justin.
I think he's gone right after this game. He's not even going to get on the bus.
You mean
know
the one
why?
that didn't come?
Because he's not there.
So by the way, Atlanta, here comes a little. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn. Let's do this together.
Oh yeah.
First of all, Atlanta, if you were in charge of our bus, FYT to you.
FYT already, but FYB,
So what happened?
FYB.
Yeah, F your bus.
Or
Kill bus.
or did our bus driver? It was our guy. We chartered it, and he did like they
You know
did,
what-
and he didn't show up.
Do you know what happened? So our bus driver went to the Braves game and forgot about our
Oh,
team
maybe he did. Maybe he's
because
drunk.
it was a midday.
Maybe he's drunk.
Yeah.
He's
But-
sitting out there like, I know I had something to do today.
Yeah, he's sitting out there right now going, "Where's the team?"
No, he's sitting at the hotel like there was something I was supposed to do today.
He's at the varsity.
He's he's varsity.
or the Gold Club.
Right. he's sitting there like there is something I was supposed to do.
Well, again,
Isn't that Magic City? Isn't that where they get the wings? Isn't that what Lou Loons got in trouble?
think it was, yeah.
When he went to go to the
Yeah,
strip
when
club with the
he went and
wings.
got some wings.
I swear to God, guys, I went to get the wings.
they're the best wings ever.
I wasn't looking
You know
around.
what they call them? They call them dirty wings.
That's I like my wings dirty.
Naked.
Naked.
Nice. You know how much they cost? 69 cents a piece.
Nice.
Nice.
So, but we all agree. I think we all agree.
So,
Borrego, I don't see him surviving this.
and this poses another question: who would you? And we don't have to really answer. Who's a good candidate to replace him?
I don't even know who's out
And
there.
see, I'm like Justin. I don't know.
So maybe something that we can kind of look into. I said
Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jackson, Mark Jackson,
Mark Jackson.
Hugh Jackson.
Who's Hugh Jackson?
He was the
That's a
Browns head
football,
coach. He was
yeah.
the Browns head coach forever.
Hugh Jackson.
I think Hugh Jackson.
Hugh
Hey, we
Jackson.
play defense at least.
Hugh Jackman.
I think Mark Jackson would actually probably do wonders for this team. I mean, he was the head coach for the Warriors. I mean, I think they won a lot of games with him, and then he got replaced by Steve Kerr for some reason, which I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to do some research on, like he said, who's out there.
I think Steven Salas. He's out there as an assistant, isn't he?
I thought he was.
Is he head coach of the
at
Rockets?
the Rockets, yeah.
He's the head coach. Oh, okay.
So I don't know, man.
Well, he's doing terrible.
Yeah.
Well, bring him on. Fuck it.
Hey, I mean, his improvement.
And then we had rumors of maybe Kupchak.
Yeah,
getting the
yeah. We
can.
saw a little blurb today on Twitter talking about. I think they said his contract's up, right?
Oh, is that
I
what
think
it was?
that's what they said. Yeah.
I just saw a report,
Right.
and I just kind of went by it.
I mean, I'd hate to see Kupchak leave.
I think Kupchak's a good fit for us.
Yeah, I'd hate to see him leave.
We've hit on draft picks.
He's a good drafter, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think we're going to see with this loss.
Yeah.
We're going to see. I think we're going to see some shakeup, man.
Oh yeah, we're going to be doing something. We
Yep.
got to. And then, what do you guys think about us possibly going for Westbrook?
No.
No, no.
No.
Again, now we all three agreed. We think Westbrook takes a little bit of unfair criticism,
Yes.
but this team, Steven, you said it best. This team does not need him.
We have a Westbrook type player.
Yeah, we don't need him.
Who's younger, who shoots the ball better,
Yep.
Yep.
and who's a little. No, I wouldn't say that. He's just as electric as Westbrook in his heyday.
If Westbrook was willing to come off the bench
He'd have to.
when ball comes off the court, fine.
But
Which
I
which
think
he's not gonna
I
do.
think he's scheduled to make like $45 million next
Yeah,
year.
he's not
Yeah.
going to do that.
I don't want the contract.
So like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It makes no sense.
yeah, they were saying like we trade Hayward for him, but then we have so many guards, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like we're so guard heavy. We have no center.
Right.
We have really no power forward. You know, we want. I'd like to have Miles Bridges at small forward.
Yeah.
That's how I'd.
Yeah,
want.
I
I really
think
don't want
you're
playing
right.
the forward.
But with the other thing too, guys, we've got to go get another big man.
We got it.
We got to go get somebody.
Or develop. I mean, Kai Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him play. Him
Book
and
Knight.
Book Knight.
Yeah.
I bet Book Knight right now is going, get the hell out of here, Borrego.
Yeah.
You know he is.
And that was a knock on Clifford too. Was
Yeah,
he
it-
wouldn't play the young guys.
Yeah.
it was.
Who was the really young guys that me and you liked him a lot, but he just would not play him.
I mean, Malik Monk there for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Monk. That's what Monk talked about when he left.
Yeah, Clifford. Like when Clifford was here, he wasn't playing them a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and then he went to the Lakers, and hey, we went further than them. But yeah, I mean, there were a lot of our young guys that we had just wasn't getting playing time, and they
Right.
couldn't develop in the NBA. You had to give them playing time,
Right.
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 A little bit,
And if you're not going to send him to G League, they're just sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
right? And my biggest thing about Westbrook too, even when he was in his younger years, especially now, it seems like he's a stat chaser. He's going for the triple doubles.
And I agree with Steve on
And
that.
you know, and we posed the question: did that translate to wins? And another fun fact:
and give Tech guy credit.
Tech guy found this, and this is from
Our crack research crew.
and this is from an article of December of last year. Whenever he recorded triple doubles, he recorded 150 wins and 40 losses.
Which we all expected that to be the wins to be lower.
Yep, and guarding a almost 74% win percentage.
Yeah.
So,
So I mean that was surprising.
but if you weren't so guard heavy, and like Justin, like you said,
Right.
if you would come off the bench when ball would go off,
Right.
And his contract was a little more friendly.
Like
Yeah.
like let's say the Lakers just released him, and he was a free agent, and then we picked him up, and he was a bench guy. I don't think I'd mind it because actually I love his, nose to the grindstone kind of attitude.
Well,
And
he's
that
going to
would-
give it all when he's out there.
and that's
Yeah.
what he can maybe instill in these younger guys too.
Right.
Is like you play hard every minute
Yep.
of every game
Right.
that you're out there,
Right.
and let's
Yeah.
do it.
You know, the other part to be a Debbie Downer, and I hate this, man, because I like the guy. I saw something today about Hayward, talking about maybe he's seeking a change of scenery.
Oh my, well, damn! Has
Well,
he seen the court that?
I was
much in
getting ready to
Charlotte?
say, if you get on the court, that might be a change of scenery.
and that
and-
sucks. That sucks, like you said.
And I hate that. And
Yeah.
injuries happen.
Mhm.
We know injuries happen. We got a running back that we can talk about too. But I'm seeing them trying to dump him off this year.
I can totally see it.
Yep.
I mean, Kelly Oubre is playing way too good. To,
Yep. And we need to sign him.
He's just too streaky though.
Yeah.
That's his biggest problem.
Yeah.
He's like Caleb Love for the Tar
Yeah.
Heels.
Yeah.
When he's on, good luck. When he's off, all right, see you later.
Where's he at?
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but we're definitely on the way to another blowout loss.
Yep.
In the play-in tournament.
Yep.
So disappointing. We were a 5.5 point dog before the game.
Well, I think we put that one on.
They're, I would say Vegas. They're covering.
Yeah.
So sorry, man. Hey, all fly, all suck tonight. So it is what it is.
All grounded.
Justin, anything else on the Hornets?
No, sir.
I've got an NBA fun fact.
Go for it.
Joel Embiid did win the scoring title, and that was the first center to lead the NBA in scoring since Shaq in 1999
cool.
and 2000.
Wow.
So-
Shaq.
And we got to say, Joel Embiid's just an animal, right?
Yeah.
What was
he
that?
is.
28? 28 points.
It says 30 and 30.6.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the guy, I don't think he started playing basketball until he was like a senior in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, dude, that's his crazy talent. Can you imagine how, if he played basketball his entire life,
Oh yeah.
like how good this guy would be? It's just unreal. You know, I have a fun fact about Sam Darnold, too.
Another one? Another fun
You're
fact?
gonna
Yeah.
save that for the
I'll save it for the Panthers, but
Okay.
it's going to be pretty interesting when you hear what I'm about to say, though.
right.
Yeah, fun facts out my wazoo.
Yeah.
Bidding, bidding,
He's
bidding.
being a fun guy tonight.
Yeah, he really is. It's those glasses,
It's the
man.
sunglasses, dude. It's got me in my vibe.
I can't tell if he's looking at me or not.
Who is
my,
that?
My eyes are actually closed. I've been
Who
sleeping
is
this
that?
whole.
That's
It's that Stephon.
that's stiff.
Steph Seven.
Stiff.
Hey, I gotta say this, y'all. I just got a text.
Oh, God, it's bright.
I just got a text from a friend of the show.
Oh god.
Who's friend of the show?
Shriram.
Okay.
Guess what he said? This is it. Ah, well, Hornets am playing. Fuck it. That's exactly what he said.
Damn, dog.
I said it. And that's a quote from our guy. So,
Thanks, Sharam.
does that surprise y'all?
No,
So,
not from that guy.
there you go. So, there's your Hornets wrap up.
Yeah.
So, all right, we
Well,
go
Steven's
Canes.
got a fun fact though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Go.
What about Sam Darnold?
Oh, you're going to save that?
Oh,
for
you're
the
gonna save
Panthers?
I'll save it for like when we get
Oh,
to
okay.
the yeah.
I just heard fun fact.
So, let's talk about Canes.
I'm gonna keep the audience on edge.
Let's go positive. Canes.
Yeah.
Canes have been consistent all year.
Yeah.
I mean, they really have.
Right.
They're our most consistent, I guess, Carolina team, if you think about it.
Yeah.
But right now, I know they've already clinched. They punked the Rangers the other night
Yeah.
in Madison Square Garden.
Yep. And they got some breathing room in the Metro.
They did because they're right behind them.
Yep. I think
so-
we're 4 points up now.
Right. Yep.
So just real quick recap: we are 48, 18, and 8 with 104 points. Second in the East, third in the league, which we're not getting the President's Cup, which is
We're off.
fantastic.
Dude, 110 is the point right
Yep.
now.
And I know we didn't go through the scores of the Hornets, but real quick, I'm gonna run down the Kane scores. We did, since the last podcast, lose 4-2 to the Sabres. We did win 5-3 in a revenge game against the Sabres.
Right.
Stahl had 2 goals. Aho had 2 goals. And I'm gonna go back to that game in just a second. The Islanders beat us 2-1. We beat the Ducks 5-2. Stahl again 3 goals, hat trick.
Hat trick, baby.
Dude, Stahl's been on freaking fire.
He's been killed. The captain.
Yep. The Rangers, like you said, punked them 4-2
Yep.
with a dub. Stahl had a goal, just on a friggin' tear. And our next game is against the Red Wings on Thursday. But going back to that Sabres game where we won 5-3.
Yep.
Just real quick, we had a chance to be at the game. We were at that game right now, and it was Justin's first time
It was.
at a Hurricanes game.
You know, I've forgotten about that.
so
That was.
Justin, how was your experience at that game?
It was amazing.
It's different, right? It's different
oh, yeah.
watching it on TV.
Yeah, it was definitely different. It was way better. I told Steven maybe like halfway through the game, I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
Isn't it awesome to see guys that big
Oh, yeah.
skating like that?
Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna say a quote from what Justin said. He said, "If I lived up here,
Yeah.
I'd be at every
Oh, yeah.
freaking game."
And it's the atmosphere, right?
Oh yeah.
When's the last time you
The
saw?
fans were great.
When's the last time you seen Bank of America Stadium like that?
Shit.
A soccer game?
2015.
2015.
Yeah. No, but it was awesome. We went with a couple good friends of yours.
Yep, I'm gonna shout them out.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll shout them out
Cool.
at the end.
We'll hold that. And yeah, I just want to thank them on, pass your little shout out with them.
Yep.
And I want to thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
That was awesome. Like I said, if it was closer or we lived closer or something,
Oh, yeah.
dude, I'd be there freaking every night.
I mean,
Like,
2.5 hour drive wasn't too bad.
No, it's
know.
not
bad.
If we were off, the next day,
Yeah.
if we had like that day and that day,
yeah, Yeah.
It's a good little ride. I mean, but it's fun.
But the atmosphere at those Canes games, and I give it to the city of Raleigh. I give it to them.
Yeah.
It's a cool atmosphere. If you haven't been,
And
go.
you know the first thing I said when we pulled into our spot?
What's that?
I said, "Damn, they actually have parking."
Dude,
There you go.
they do.
Yeah, they do. And y'all did see that ugly football stadium
we
that
saw
was
that.
right there. I don't know if they call it a football stadium. Sorry, Paul.
I bought my first Canes gear.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
I bought a hoodie.
Oh, sweet.
Nice little red hoodie too. So
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty nice hoodie.
So he's been he's broken in now.
We
He's no longer a hockey virgin.
I'm officially a jerk.
yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
Well, we all know we're jerks. so.
Yeah.
I got a fun fact
Okay.
about Stahl.
All right.
All right, here we go. The last time Jordan Stahl scored a hat trick before last night, which was this was November 11th, 08.
Wow.
Taylor Swift's Fearless album was released.
That's my girl.
George W.
Okay.
Bush was president.
W.
Bush.
Whatever You Like by T.I. was the number one song.
Oh, I love that song. You can have whatever you like. We have the rights.
Madagascar, Escape to Africa was the number one movie.
Oh,
I like to move it, move it.
God.
And gas was $2.22.
Can we just talk about the fact that Madagascar 2 was the number one movie?
Isn't that crazy?
Did you not like Madagascar?
Hey, was that a bad
No, I
week?
did, but good God.
Was that a bad week?
That was a bad month.
So, and I wanted to say this too. Slavin
Yeah.
played his 500th career game last week.
Hell yeah, man.
So, got to give him some shout outs on that. So,
My fun fact for the Hurricanes
what you got?
is Andre. I think it was actually at the game we were at, scored his 62nd point, which was a career best. He actually has more now, which I'll recap in a minute. But he set a career high in points.
Nice.
So, shout
they
out
did-
to Schneff.
And they did say that this is the first time that the Canes have scored 100 points since the Stanley Cup.
Oh, really? No kidding.
Yep. So,
Wow.
might be a little karma there.
Hey,
We'll see what happens.
we'll see, dude.
So,
Well, just run down real quick our points leader. Aho's got 75 points for us, leading the team. Dude, the dude's an animal. Dude's so good.
he is, man.
Shabashbaga has got 66 points. And I can say it right, guys. I just do it for you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's part of the show, man.
I do it for
Yeah.
y'all. I love you
It's
guys.
part of the show.
We love you too, bud.
Anderson is 35 and 13 in the goalie. And our next, we already said next game, Red Wings on
Right.
Thursday.
Yep.
And if you don't, oh shit, Doctor Strange. But
Nice.
crap my pants. So, all right, I think that's Kane.
So Kane's looking good right now. Hey, thanks for I guess carrying the flag, or Canes.
Yeah, man,
So all right, so we're gonna go to college sports. How about that?
I like it.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah,
So we got a little bit of everything here.
Yeah, a little
And-
bit of
and,
everything.
And I think the biggest announcement that affects us is our man Baycott announced today he is coming back.
dude, I'm so happy about that.
Run it back,
And
baby.
I do feel like that's a big domino for
Yeah.
our upperclassmen.
And we talked about Davis. We think Davis
Well,
is going to come back.
Yeah, I had no doubt that Davis
Right.
they would come back.
I don't think he needs to go yet.
The Love was the big one because I thought he'd probably go out.
And at least explore.
last year.
I think he'll explore this year.
Yeah, so I don't think he's going to go in the transfer portal. It was either he stayed or went into the draft.
I think he may not hire an agent
Yeah,
and test the waters for the NBA.
yeah,
And then kind of like Baycott did.
Yeah.
Baycott did that last year.
right. So with Baycott coming back, I mean, I feel like that really secures Davis coming back. That maybe Wayne's Love's decision.
I think it's a domino, like you said.
So
In other words, it's a big piece.
yeah, no pun intended because he's a big guy.
It's a big piece. It's a big domino that fell.
right.
So and they come back and he's probably, they said that Hansborough's rebound record's in jeopardy now.
Man, I mean, I can believe it. The
Yeah.
guy's a rebounding machine.
So hey, Baycott was an animal, man.
But we can run it back with R.J. Davis. We got
Yep.
Love. I do think Johnson really showed some grit
He did
in the tournament.
no doubt.
I think he'll get a lot of chances. And then obviously we're not getting Manic back. We all want him back.
Oh, it'd be cool.
And then Garcia hitting the transfer portal,
yeah, and
which I hate.
And I understand he needs a fresh
He,
start.
yeah, but he played well at
He
the beginning of the year.
He did. Well, he had some family issues.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that.
And I
completely.
think what I had read today was he wanted to try to be closer to his family.
Yeah.
Which, okay, family's first. I can agree with that. So I understand that. So good luck to him.
Right.
And Anything else, Heels? Because I got a little bit of Charlotte news.
Go for it.
Jameer Young, our stud at Charlotte, has entered the transfer portal. Unfortunately, I really don't blame him. I have to be honest. He deserves better than what he's getting out there. But he's got several teams looking at him. Among those are Gonzaga, Miami, Wake Forest, just Notre Dame, Cincinnati, Georgetown, South Carolina.
Yeah.
So he may end up at one of those schools. They did say he may end up coming back to Charlotte. Nah, I don't see why he would. He's also going to test the NBA.
No, is he from around here?
He's actually from the Baltimore, Maryland area.
Oh, okay. All right.
So good kid, real good kid, good ball player. But we'll see what happens. Tech guy just got body bagged. But we're
Sound
good.
like you went grocery shopping.
But we're good. So, but nah, man, just a few more college things. Steven, want to talk about real quick.
Yeah. I knew it.
We got Jada McMillan for the Lady Niner basketball team. She was all conference honorable mention. Wanted to throw that out. And we also had we're going to go into college baseball, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Charlotte softball right quick. Bailey Vanoy. She went to Independence High.
I saw that.
She is now the school's career home run leader.
No shit.
She hit number 40 this week.
Wow.
So give her some shout out. And then we have, this one's a good one. This is pretty cool, guys. It's a freshman. It's Ella Chansey. She broke the freshman single season home run record for the Niners. She had her 10th home run this season.
No kidding.
Nice.
And I believe, guys, she follows us on our Twitter account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I follow her. I think she followed us back.
Heck yeah.
So thank you for the follow there, young lady.
Definitely.
We're shouting you
Get
out.
up on the Insta.
Yep. So, and lastly, Jada McMillan. No, that wasn't. I just said that a few minutes ago. We had one more. Niner. Here it is.
No.
We had Kiki McKinney. She was Defensive Player of the Year and All Defensive Team for the Niners, Lady Niners.
Sweet.
So, a little Niner news there. And the spring game happened a couple weeks ago. You know, I can tell you, green lost and white won or whatever. Both teams lost and won.
I was pulling for green, damn it.
And I know Carolina had their spring game last
Yeah.
weekend. So, and I know there's a few coming up. Florida has theirs, I think, coming up. I think it might be tomorrow.
Oh shit, right?
But yeah, that's my college stuff. So,
Okay.
and baseball team right now, quick, since I'm on Charlotte, they're kind of struggling, guys. They're 18-14 overall, 4-8 in Conference USA, and they're 8th in the standings right now.
Okay.
So they're kind of struggling.
Well, the Tar Heels, they are 21-11 right now. They were ranked, dropped out, and App State is 10-19. Not doing too good.
Wow, really?
Yeah, not doing too good. But that's all I got for college baseball. If you can't watch the games, it's so hard to look up any
Yeah.
kind of stats.
The thing about college baseball, man, is number one, it's a long season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really is. And, it's one of those situations where you heard the old saying, the cream rises to the top.
Yeah.
It generally does.
But that freaking tear that Tennessee is on right now
they're killing it.
is absolutely
They're 31-1 right now.
ridiculous.
And the Niners are actually playing there tomorrow, I think.
Oh, God.
And we beat them last year, and they were ranked.
No
Here.
kidding. Seriously?
Yep. So the top 5 college baseball teams are Tennessee, Miami, Oregon State, Texas Tech, and Oklahoma State.
Wow.
We have 5 ACC teams ranked. You got Virginia, Louisville, Notre Dame, I believe Virginia Tech, and that's all I see. But it was 5 what I saw.
Isn't there a team like Dallas Baptist?
And they're
up there?
good. They're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're ranked 16th.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Well, hey, guess what? FYT to all you sons of guns.
So
You can't see it, but I'm flicking them all off.
there you go. So
Fuck off.
all right. Is that it for college?
I think so.
Anything we leave out?
No.
All right, cool. There we go. Justin says we're moving on.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to that place. We're going to the crack zone, baby. Crack zone. And this is my crack zone this week.
I knew it was this. I knew it.
I went
I
out
knew it.
and searched this, and I said, when we heard it was going to get announced, we said we were going to grab this thing. And, guys, I went to a little beer store in Noda. It's a little off-the-wall, hole-in-the-wall beer store, and found this. But this is Steve Austin.
We should like segue into like, I had one beer,
Two beers.
Yeah.
2 beers,
Yeah.
3 beers.
Broken Skull American Lager.
Dude, I've been asking about this too.
Helsingin Brewing Company. And what's the numbers on here, boys?
I'm trying to find it.
And
This
this
guy's
is
autograph on it.
if you want to try this lager, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
So we did the IPA. I think we all liked.
Yeah.
And this one, I will tell you guys, when I did take this up to it was kind of a bar store type thing.
It's 4.8.
4.8. All right. When I went up,
Where'd you find that?
It's right under Steve Austin's name.
and you
Well,
see his signature.
under Broken Skull.
You see his little signature
A little
there.
small.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Oh.
So when I took this up to the bar to pay for it, the bartender said to me, he said, "Have you had this yet?" I said, "No." He said, "Man, it is really good."
He said, "Hell yeah!"
All right, so 3,
So
2, 1, crack zone.
Hell yeah!
sniff.
Sniff taste.
It don't smell good.
It's a lager.
It's a lager.
It's gonna be a little
Remember,
strong.
It's a lager.
It's gonna be a little strong.
Steven, you no longer do your sniff sounds. There it is.
Because we're not sniffing anywhere. We're sniffing butt over there in that freaking Hawks game.
I'm looking at Silent Manager over there. Has Tech Guy tried it yet?
No.
I mean, Tech Guy's a wrestling fan, so Tech Guy.
Wrestling.
I know.
Oh, did you guys see Triple H retired?
Yeah, and he should. Had a
He's from
lot of surgeries.
He's got a house in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, he married McMahon's daughter, so he's not a dummy. But he had a lot of injuries.
Yep. And you know what we forgot to shout out last week?
What's that?
During WrestleMania? Pat McAfee.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
He won his match.
And who put it on him?
Stone Cold, man. Gave him the stunner.
He did, man.
But hey, he was living his best life
It
before
was,
that.
man. He did a good job.
He did a really good
Yeah,
job.
that was cool, man.
He's pretty athletic for that.
Yeah, he is.
For a punter.
For a punter.
I mean, hey.
All right,
Hey,
so
your rating is out of 5.
it's 0 to 5.
0 to 5.
All right,
You,
so
I'm talking to you.
talking to you, you're gonna be part of this.
Yeah.
You said my rating was out of 5.
No,
No.
it's Out of 5.
0 to 5. All right, so we've been doing Silent Manager and Mysterious Tech Guy,
We'll keep it going.
and we'll keep that going. Sarah, you'll go after them, and then we'll keep it going around the horn. You got your calculator ready, big guy?
I'm getting there.
He's got the brew later.
There you
The
go.
brew later.
The brew later.
All right, so here we go. All right, so we'll let ladies go first.
Silent Manager.
Okay.
3 1/4.
3 1/4.
Steven
3.25?
Steven can't see it.
All right.
3 1/4. Okay.
Ma'am. 4. All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sarah with the 4.
What?
What are you pointing at?
4. 4? 3.
3 1/4. What the hell?
3 1/2.
3 1/2.
What were you pointing at?
Yeah, what was you pointing at, man?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what is?
Just can you text it to one of us?
What is 3 1/2?
Here, write it on this piece of paper. What I mean, what does this mean?
That means 3 1/2.
Yeah,
So if I look at you way across the room and I go,
3 1/2.
we know what that
I got
is.
you, Doug.
We know what that is now. Steven.
That looks like 2.5 to me.
We love messing with Mysterious Tech Guy.
All
Oh
right.
my god!
so-
Give him the marker.
All right, Justin. What's
All right, I'll go.
Doug's got to go last because it's
Yeah.
it's his
Good?
BS.
You good, Tech Guy? Can Tech Guy write?
I don't know, man.
What
I
you
don't
think? What you think?
I give it a 2.5.
2.5?
You don't really like it?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Are you a lager guy?
Damn, beat by 31 or 29.
I am, and in some cases, like,
But you're not typically a lager guy, are you?
yeah, I don't know. Like this one's just not.
Oh, yeah. We just 31. What we lose by? 30?
29.
29?
He was
29.
gonna let you go first, Steven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
Oh, sorry.
Oh well. I'm gonna give this. I'm giving that 4. I like it. I really like it.
I'm going to tell you, man, what I'm starting to notice. And this is why, Justin, I was asking you because we've had lagers before,
Mm.
and I don't think you rate lagers very high. I
Yeah.
agree with Steven. Me and Steven, I know this is a couple of times, Steven. Me and you've been pretty on point. I like this. I got to
I think
be
it's
honest.
pretty good.
I'm going to give it a 4. I like it.
All right, so just to recap, make sure I got the numbers right. Got 3.25 by Silent Manager, 4 by Sarah, 2.5 by you,
Mm.
3.5
Yep.
plus
Both
4
fours.
plus 4. All right, divide that by 6.
I guess I'm more of a Pilsner guy.
Yeah.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Wait a second.
Add it
Wait.
again.
I think I hit subtract. All right.
Negative 20.
It kept to be 17. I'm like, that does no
This
way.
I do like the can art though on both of them, on both his beers. It's pretty badass.
It's a 3.58 for
That's
us.
good. That's good.
3.58. That's a
So, what do you think, Steven? 4?
yeah.
Don't splash me.
Oh.
Do the Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's
So-
pretty good.
I like it. So
Justin, I feel like you're more of a Pilsner guy.
I think you
Yeah.
just said
I
that.
think you're a Pilsner
Yeah.
guy.
Yep.
I'm starting to get more into lagers. I don't know if it's
But you know
'cause-
what's crazy, guys? Y'all are Bud Light drinkers.
Yeah.
And Bud Light's a lager.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind those. It's
And
just
Miller
like
Lite, the Miller Lite's a Pilsner.
it's like the craft beer lagers seem to be a little more on the
Gotcha.
stronger
Gotcha.
side.
So
It does have a stronger taste.
It does.
I
It
can
does.
see that.
The aftertaste to me on this one is just
I think it's just
Not good.
It's a little fuller.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So, yeah, I liked it. So I don't think anybody disliked it. Like Justin didn't.
Well, I'm
bottom
definitely
it.
not going to say anything bad about it because Stone Cold might come to my house and stun me.
He might come over
And
here.
I kinda-
No.
He might stump a mud hole in your ass.
Hey, since 316 said, I just whipped
Whipped your ass. so hey, again, disclaimer.
It's not terrible. I could definitely do 2 of these.
Disclaimer.
Just real quick.
Okay, yeah. Disclaimer.
And we will be tagging them on social media.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
give us a like,
Dude, if
Steve.
Stone Cold
Yeah.
It liked our
likes
picture.
our shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll run naked around.
I'll
like
say it
normal.
right
Yeah.
now, Steve. If you're listening, man, we follow you. We this is the second time we've featured your beer.
Yeah.
Come on, man, give us a
Come on,
follow or even just a like.
And you got another Steven with you on this, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm here, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you.
And he spells it the correct way.
with
and we're-
the freaking V.
And we're fans.
Yep.
So come on, man.
But disclaimer, we are not sponsored by any beers we do on this podcast. We're just trying to get the name out there. We usually do local breweries. But with something like this, we got to do it.
Yeah.
You know, we got to put it out there. But please check out any of the beers by, is it El
Ciungo.
Ciungo?
El Ciungo.
El Ciundo. I think it's
El Ciundo. Stone Cold Beer. Google Stone Cold Beer and I'll find it.
Say it
Please-
again.
Stone Cold Beer.
That's what I said.
Segundo.
Segundo.
El Segundo.
Segundo.
Segunda.
I thought that's what I said, man.
El Segundo.
This is a good beer.
El Macarena.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's El Segundo.
El Segundo. Please try. I know they got the lager out, the IPA. Please try out all those brews by
Yep,
them.
yep.
And then if you see your arch nemesis in the local grocery store, stun the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do it in the vegetable aisle.
Don't do it like you did Vince, though.
Yeah.
Do it like you did.
Saw that.
If you saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Cool.
Anything else, Crack Zone?
Nope, we're good.
No.
Remember,
Hey,
crack.
with
Just
us.
crack.
Yeah, crack with us. It's not in the car.
Yeah.
All right. So, question?
Yeah, I got one for you guys.
All right.
We haven't done a question in a while.
Yeah, a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
This is something
because we've had a lot. to
We've
talk
had
about.
a lot to talk about, you know. So let's get back to our randomness here. What is your guys' go-to hot sauce?
And Doug, since you don't really know,
I mean, I don't have one that I would say I go to. I just like if I if it's there, whatever. Texas Pete, whatever.
So as long as there is a hot sauce, there,
Yeah, I'll use
and-
it. If I use it, I don't care what it is.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
So I don't
if-
do it enough, I guess, to have a preference.
So if you want a hot sauce, as long as there's a hot sauce there,
Yeah,
you don't care what it is.
exactly.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
okay. I am kind of like a. It depends on what I'm eating.
Okay.
So
Because every hot sauce kind of has a different taste.
right. So with my breakfast food, I would like Cholula.
Mhm.
I think it.
And why is that?
I don't know. I just think that the like Texas Pete has like a stronger like flavor to it. Like it's more like, oh, that's Texas Pete.
Right.
Like, like a kick to it.
Like a
Okay.
maybe a pepper kit.
Yeah, like a pepper kick kind
Gotcha.
of.
Okay.
Yeah. Texas Pete kind of just tastes like your original hot
Gotcha.
sauce kind
Gotcha.
of thing.
Yeah, and I think that not made in North Carolina. Isn't it Texas
it?
Pete?
I don't know. I don't know. We
could
need
not
to
tell
Google
you
that.
that.
We could Google that.
Okay, so
We'd hope it'd be made in Texas.
yeah, you would think, but I think they're actually kind of local.
Might be. I don't know that. And if we didn't know it, we apologize to you guys out there.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm not a big hot sauce guy.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
There you go.
Wow.
Texas
Good job.
Pete are
Shout out.
Manufactured in Winston-Salem. The company's home since it was founded in 1929.
There you go. Friends of the show.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Why
Good
is it called
job.
Texas Pete.
And
Why
that
is
is-
why isn't that called North Carolina Pete?
Yeah.
You said Winston-Salem, right?
Yep.
And that's
Carolina Pete.
home of one of friends of the show, Cata.
Mad Cat.
Yep.
I think Carolina Pete sounds kind
Yeah.
of good.
So
Well, let's just make our own.
Does Verde sauce count? Does like salsa kind of?
I wasn't really. That's kind of a gray area, I guess. But I mean, you can throw it in there if you want to. I guess it's a spicy condiment.
yeah,
I guess it could.
But it's
be,
not. But it's not like hot sauce.
Yeah,
right.
I wouldn't throw it in there. So you have Chula and then Texas Pete. Are you
So
two?
Steven,
I mean, I like them all. Like Valentino's really good on some stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of strong with the flavor.
Yeah.
Frank's is pretty good. But yeah, if I'm gonna stick with anything, it's Texas Pete and Cholula.
Okay. So but like you said, it depends on what you eat.
Yeah.
I got you. So mine is I usually use the same one because I love the taste of it. It's not the hottest. I'm not trying to go for the hottest. It's Frank's. I love Frank's.
you're going for flavor.
Yep, I'm going for flavor. I think it has the best flavor. They have a buffalo wing sauce that's a little hotter. So if you want to get a little fancy,
Get a little-
get a little rowdy, you can go for the buffalo wing sauce. But I mean, it's not overpowering. It's enough a little kick. I can put it on my eggs. I can put it in my ramen.
So would you say you put that?
shit on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean,
And that is Eli Manning, isn't it? Isn't he a spokesman for
is he?
that? Yeah.
I like him even more now.
I've seen a couple
I-
of his commercials.
Wasn't Betty White on one of those?
I think she was.
Yeah, she was.
R.I.P.
I think she was.
The late, great
RIP. Yes.
Betty White.
But yeah, I'm a Frank's guy. I mean, I'll use other stuff. I'll use Texas Pete. I'll use store brand. I'm not so dedicated to that like I am Duke's mayonnaise. Like,
Right.
I'm just using Duke's. Like I got me a hoagie today at work,
Had to have Duke.
and I was like, oh, is there some Dukes in the fridge? Looked in there. Hell yeah, it was because it was mine. So I had to make sure there was some
'Cause
Dukes
it
at
was
the
mine.
office.
And I told Steven, since he's a Duke's mayo guy,
Yeah.
that Bojangles the other day I got some ranch, and it was actually Duke's ranch.
And that kind of pisses me off.
I didn't know they made it.
See, I'm such a big spokesman for Duke's
That's
mayonnaise.
crazy,
How the
isn't it?
hell did he not email me about a Duke's
And
ranch?
as soon as I saw it, I was
Call
like,
me.
Steven.
Yeah, that's messed
I
up.
started to take a picture of it. and send it
I'm
to
starting
you.
to get pissed now.
So we need to look into that.
If
so.
they change their honey mustard, I'm writing though.
Oh God, their
Oh,
honey mustard
Bojangles?
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey mustard.
I would
oh.
drink their honey
They
mustard.
need to bottle that.
Yeah.
See, that's what I said about McDonald's hot mustard.
Yes.
I love it.
And I agree with you on
I
that.
love
Yeah.
that stuff.
That's another good question. And
I'm
we might
telling
say
you.
that for next week.
I'm telling you,
is
man.
the best fast food condiment.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that hot mustard from McDonald's, if they bottled it, I'd buy it by a case.
Oh, dude, it's so
I
good.
love it.
And I'm good.
I'll put that on everything.
Okay. So yeah, but Frank's is for me.
All right.
Nice.
We're good?
Well, good question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
that.
that one. And we need to think, because we got food takes on this show.
Yeah.
We've had
Oh,
some
yeah.
good ones on here. So
And
You know-
we'll
you know- go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
No,
you
you're
go.
fine.
No,
You're fine.
you-
No, this was gonna
I-
end it. This was gonna end it. Go ahead.
I think we should do the hot chip challenge on one.
Oh, I would love
you
to.
talking
do
about
that.
the, oh my God.
and-
the Dorito?
Yeah, in the summer, when it's
can-
we have a
well,
lot
we'll
going
have to
on.
do it outside because we're not all barfing in here.
I wouldn't
I
barf.
don't know if I'd barf.
I would cry.
But
Probably.
maybe not. Maybe we don't do it on the air. We'll just do like live video.
Somebody
Yeah,
video
in the-
it.
yeah.
We'll post it. Oh my
yeah,
God.
maybe in the summer. Yeah, that's.
I
a
can
smart,
tell you now.
That's so smart to do the hot chip challenge
Silent-
during the summer.
silent-
when it's like 100 degrees outside.
You're dying.
Silent manager won't do that. I can tell you that right now.
Why
She
not?
will not do that. She look at her shaking her head over there.
Well, she couldn't be on video anyway.
Yeah,
so.
she couldn't do it. She will not do it. Now we have to get him to do it in the mask.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's if he has
In
to,
the mask.
If he has to do it in the mask, we all have to do it in the mask.
Oh.
'Cause that's the only fair way to do it.
But he has to.
But that's the only fair way to do it.
And
'cause
he
that's-
being mysterious tech guy.
Oh, but you know what? He's all ballsy about hot stuff, is he not?
Oh.
Well, that's not the
Oh,
hot.
yeah,
So you know
okay.
what? Screw it. Yeah,
yeah,
let him do it in the
Let him
mask.
do it in the mask.
All right, cool. We got him. All right, cool.
All right, so y'all go ahead and start the next segment.
All right, get off my lawn. Mine's going to be kind of quick, so do what you got to do. I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and it. I debated this on the way to work today, because I don't want to be that guy, but I'm being that guy because I've already brought up the shopping cart thing.
Be that guy.
Left lane cruisers. You know who you are. Yes, when anybody that's listening right now, you're going, oh, that's not me. I don't do that. No, that's you.
Yeah.
Left lane cruisers. Do you know who that is? This is the people who get in the left lane of a 2-lane highway and they cruise. When I went to, and when Steven comes back, I'm going to ask the question I told you I was going to ask you guys. Mm-hmm. All I know is when I went to driver's ed, which go ahead and crack your joke, which was back in the 30s?
Shit.
When I was in high school,
I was thinking 1800s.
In 82, 83, I went through driver's ed, man. We were taught that the left-hand lane is the passing lane, okay?
Yep.
And if you are going to cruise in the left lane, then you need to be setting the pole, the pace. In other words, you don't have to have people backed up on you.
Yeah, you better be booking it.
And people shouldn't be passing you in the right lane.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Nope.
Okay, well, apparently from when I went to driver's ed to now, apparently it's just a cruising lane. It's just a cruising lane. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cruising lane. It's just like riding in the right lane. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to cruise. And I don't know if these people have no self-awareness. Look in your mirrors.
Yeah.
And if you see a parade behind you, you might want to get over in the right lane.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to get over. Maybe. And when people are passing you on the right side, and then Steven had brought this part up, well, it's even worse when you're behind that lead car in the left lane cruiser, and you try to get in the right lane to pass, but who's in the right lane, Steven?
Another buddy driver.
Buddy driver.
Oh my God!
They might as well be holding hands.
They go the same exact speed.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I use the express lane sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, screw it. I'll pay that $10 in toll lane.
It just left lane cruisers piss me off. Look in your rearview mirror. If you got a parade behind you, get your ass over in the right lane.
Well, I like the people that are in the left lane and you're behind them, and there's no one else in the right lane, and they just sit there.
They're not moving.
And because what is the left lane? Is it not a passing lane?
And that was the question, Steven, that I was going to ask y'all. I know I went to driver's ed in the 30s.
30s.
Yeah.
I mean, how many cars were on the road when you were getting your...
Well, it was a Model T.
Oh, is that the one you had to crank it up?
Yeah, stay with it.
He was passing people
But
with
when
horses.
but seriously, when
the horses were passing
when
him.
you went through driver's ed, were you not taught that was the passing lane?
That's the fast lane.
So if you're damn sure going to cruise in that lane, what should you be doing? You
Get
need
the
to be
hell
setting
over.
the damn tone.
Yep.
In other words, you don't need people passing you on the right side. If they do, get your ass over.
And another thing, I'm glad you brought this up, too.
It kills me, man.
Another thing
On the
that
way to
pisses-
work this morning, I thought I was going to freaking lose my mind.
Yep.
It was killing me, man.
Another thing that pisses me off is when you have, law enforcement or a fire truck or ambulance on the shoulder, and people don't get over.
You're supposed to get over.
They don't give over.
You know, it's actually a state law.
It is a state law.
That's how a lot of police officers get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just pedestrians too, or civilians.
Yep. So yeah, it's just
Like move over,
I mean, we could spend a whole podcast on traffic, the roads,
especially in this area.
but this one, it's like the shopping cart when I brought up. It drives me insane. So
How much growth we have in the Charlotte area.
Yeah.
I thought that was the point of the census, is to see the population growth
Right.
to fit what the roads are doing.
right.
You're supposed to build the roads up too.
Yep.
Build the roads first and then build everything else up.
Yeah.
Because us being in the Mooresville area, like you hit 5 o'clock on 150,
Or you're done.
dude, you might as well just go ahead and get out of your car.
Well, that's how 16's becoming.
Yep.
Coming to Denver, like
And-
right there at 485.
And 73.
Oh, my God.
73,
Oh, yeah.
73
Oh,
is God
oh,
almighty.
it's just terrible.
I was coming here last week.
Yep, it's terrible.
About 5 o'clock.
Yep.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And so again, public service announcement: left lane cruisers, get the hell out of my way.
Yep.
Learn how to drive.
All right. If you can't drive, get the hell off the road. That's it.
And I get if there's a lot of traffic and you move over and you're kind of going that way and you're still passing other cars, but I'm behind you and I'm going fast. Get over.
Yeah.
If you
Move.
see me in your rearview mirror right there,
Move.
just move over.
Move.
Move over when you get a chance.
So that's my get off my lawn.
Good one. That was a good one. I was wondering how long traffic was, how long it would be before traffic gets on the get off my lawn. So I have a get on my lawn. and I never thought I'd say this honestly. So this is like
you did kind of
I
set
had
this one up.
I had an epiphany.
Uh-oh.
So I wore Crocs for the first time this past week.
Oh,
And they are the most comfortable shoes I've ever put on my feet. Honestly.
And I don't want to be the guy that criticizes them because I've never worn 'em.
Yeah.
But I'm the guy that I just don't like the way they
But
look. You know what I mean? I get it.
but
You talked
see-
about the dork.
Yeah,
and all
but when
that.
I was in school, like kids were wearing Crocs. I'm like, look at this dork. You know, everybody was like, look at the dork. But they were in year 3000, like they said, and we were in 2000s.
But Steven, you're older,
Yeah.
so you're mellowing, man.
Yeah, I am.
Now you're going for comfort.
I'm going for comfort, man. I'm not going for style. I'm not going for style. Hey, if these feel good on my feet, I'm like, screw it. You're
catching up to Doug.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a way to go.
But in like I said, like in high school and stuff like that, they were walking around on clouds, and we're over here walking on beds and nails trying to look cool.
Yeah.
But this kid's over here walking on a pillow.
You liked?
So-
He said he liked it, man.
Dude, I'm on the Croc train right now. So
I could see it as a wearing around the yard work kind of wearing around the house kind of thing.
yeah,
but not out. In
I
public.
could never wear them out in public
I got to agree with Justin on that.
I think, dude, at this point, I don't.
but in the
care.
house,
ever.
in the house.
I'm actually gonna look for a new pair.
It would make me feel like I need to only shop at Walmart.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
Like,
agree with you.
I'd say, well, let's say I don't really care.
All right, so
and
Steven, I tell
Aldi's.
you what. So I tell you what, Steven. Next episode,
Yeah.
wear your Crocs.
Okay. I'll wear.
We'll
it.
get a picture.
The only reason why I wasn't wearing them today is because I came from work.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Get a-
And I can't wear them at work.
Maybe you'll get some CSR Crocs.
Hey.
There you go. You can get one of the little pins they put in the in the circles.
you know the little
Yeah.
emblems you put in the little
Yeah.
holes. Yeah. There you go, man.
Hey, that might be. Hey, Crocs are big right now. That
There
could
you
be a
go,
big
man.
seller, honestly.
Yeah.
Crocs have
so,
been big for 15 years.
I know friend of the show, Salesman. He dogs a couple people on Twitter about Crocs.
And
so.
I get it, man. I
Yeah.
was one of those guys too. But I put those things on. They're like they get wet. It's okay. It just washes off.
He's
It's
I'm
fine.
sure he's probably like me.
Yeah.
He's criticizing the look,
They do.
but I guarantee he's never worn.
But like you wear them to the beach, man. It's fine.
Yeah, but don't they wear like flip flops or not flip flops, but like sandals the same exact way,
Yeah,
and they look better.
yeah.
Well,
That's what I mean. That's what. Yeah.
Like
But I'm taking your word for it, man.
I'm telling you, man, they're comfortable.
Okay, so
And I'm wearing some older ones.
So
I
no-
got
I know-
from somebody.
so an epiphany.
An epiphany.
He had
And
he had a Croc epiphany.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is I hate crocodiles.
Yeah,
now you wear them on
I
your
almost sent you another video the other day,
Oh
man.
my god, dude!
So
These fucking alligators and crocodiles.
we got to bring that back up. The fear.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It is what it is. So, all right. So we good? You had a on.
I thought I had.
You got off.
thought I had it off. Now I can't.
Justin,
remember
you
what.
got either.
I thought you said you only had one.
I thought you said you had a on.
I thought I had an off. I thought of when we start recording. Now I can't remember. What
I know
it
you
was.
got the Darnold fun fact coming up.
Yep. Eh, well,
You got either one?
Mine was just about the bus not pulling up.
Oh yeah.
We already talked
Yeah.
about
Thanks,
that.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. That's why Charlotte lost tonight. Their legs.
Yeah, they were already tired because they had to walk to the stadium.
Yeah, right. All I'm gonna say is this: bye, Borrego.
Yeah.
You're gone.
You gone.
All right, Major League Baseball.
He gone.
Major League Baseball. You guys go first. I'll go last.
Go ahead and hit it, Justin. Hit it, bit.
All right, had it bunch. All right, so
And it is early. It's early.
it's
guys.
early. Yeah. Our Bravies are 3-4. We just lost tonight 3-1 to Washington. We did whoop up on them last night 16-4.
Yeah.
And that was funny, man.
That was Bryce Elder's
Yep.
first game ever. He actually played pretty good.
Yeah, he pitched well.
Matt Olson looks like an animal.
Dude, yeah.
I told y'all when y'all got him, man,
And-
you're gonna like him.
And as much as we hate what Azuna did, Azuna's starting to hit homers
Yeah.
again.
He is,
Yeah,
man. He is.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
But you know, he was cleared.
Yeah.
He was.
So who's playing? Me and friend of the show Mark were talking last night. He's not playing DH for us,
No.
is he? Who's playing DH for us right now?
So it's alternating because I don't know if y'all know this, but right now, for the first month or two,
Right.
we have 28 players instead of 26.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
So you have 2 more players.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So we kept 3 catchers, and we kept William Contreras,
Yeah.
and we kept, I think, Bryce Elder. So Contreras is our DH for left-handed batters,
Okay.
and Orlando Arcia
Yeah.
is our DH for
Right-handed
right-handers.
pitcher. Okay. So you said the first month, and then we had to cut down to 26.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Also, Alex Dickerson, I think he's DHing a little bit too.
Yeah, that's what Mark was saying. I think he thought it was Dickerson that
Yeah.
was doing it.
And yeah, I guess they got Ozuna out there playing left because Acuna's not here,
Yeah.
and Duvall's playing center. So
Yeah. I mean, it's still early. I like to see the flash of the offense like we saw last night. I mean, we know we have a solid squad. Let's just put it back together. We know we don't have Freddie in the locker room anymore. I mean, I think that was the biggest hit too. Was a big hit, not the
Right.
biggest.
Yeah.
Was the locker room presence.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, but we didn't avail that World Series ring.
yep,
And
And that thing was crazy.
as I say, as not as a Braves fan, because obviously we love it. Doesn't matter what it looked like.
But it was
It
crazy.
could have been a class ring. And we'd have been like, hell yeah. What do you think as a not a Braves
It
fan,
was pretty awesome, I have to admit.
with the lights inside the ring,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
first ring to ever have working lights.
That was,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
with the pearl on it.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
when they open it up, it has the quote, "We are those."
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, man, and I mean, it had a lot of like symbolic meaning on it.
Yeah,
too.
the four
Yeah.
diamonds for the four was it division champions or something like that.
Yeah.
or-
Let's see. I had a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it.
It's kinda like-
it was 14 karat gold,
Yeah.
755 diamonds, one genuine. Oh, that's just breaking down what it is. 11 rubies representing where the Braves' 11 World Series home runs were hit.
See, that was cool.
Player signature for four Princess Cut rubies, symbolic of the Braves' World Series titles. 150 diamonds honor the 150 years of franchise history.
Cool.
44 emerald cut diamonds to celebrate Hank Aaron. 18.71 karat white gold pays homage to the year the Braves were founded in
Well,
1871.
that's pretty cool.
23 total diamonds on this side are the symbolic of the 23 home runs during the postseason. 4 diamonds represent 4 straight. I mean, it's just so much.
That's pretty cool, man.
Like, it's just all over the place.
But the thought to put all that in there,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was really cool. For one, the pearl was really cool.
yeah, for
Yep.
Jock.
But the one I really like was the rubies on the inside
Yeah.
where the stadium is,
Yeah.
and it actually shows where they hit their
the
home
home
runs.
runs.
That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And you know what? That'll probably start a trend,
Yeah,
you know. And they may not be the first that's done this. I mean, it could be NBA's done something. You know what I mean? The NFL. But I know this is the first time I've seen that kind of detail.
yeah,
You know, to I guess events.
yeah.
You know, so and I'm glad they had the Hank Aaron
Yeah.
tribute in there. That's
Oh,
pretty,
I mean,
that's
how
pretty
could you
cool.
not? You know.
You got to, man.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's the end of the Braves. We're 3-4. We're gonna hopefully bounce back.
Hey,
but
I mean, it's early,
it's
man.
super early.
Cards are. We've had 6 scheduled games.
Yeah.
We've had 2 rainouts already.
Damn.
We're 3-1, first place. You know, I mean, they're playing good ball. I mean, they're pitching good. They're definitely hitting the ball. And last year, you know, we were the best defensive team in the major leagues.
Right.
So we did. I talked about the reunion. We did sign Albert.
Yeah.
He came home. Now, I did say this to my guys. I'm glad he came home because he is going to retire a Cardinal,
You're right.
which he should.
As you should. Yeah.
I'm still pissed at him for leaving in the first place, but I guess that'll wane over time.
So how do you think you're gonna feel? Because I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened yet. His first homer.
Well, he did. He hit it the other day.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to talk about.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then. I'm sorry.
So he hit his first homer and went 3 for 4.
Wow.
And Cards ended up winning that game. Him and Arenado went back to back.
So how'd you feel when you
Oh
saw
man, it
that?
was cool, man. It was cool. I tweeted it out. I was I got a little. I think I got a little misty-eyed.
Yeah. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I
at
mean,
all.
he's the guy. I mean, he was our guy, man. And he left. It sucked.
I mean, we know the feeling right now.
Yep.
With Freddie.
And hopefully he'll come back.
I think he's one of those ones that will
Right.
come back and maybe either sign like a 10-day contract and
right.
retire, or play one last season.
Right, and that's what Albert's doing. He's wanting to retire with Molina and Wainwright. That's what he's wanting to do.
and that's cool.
Yep. So and Wainwright pitched good opening day, man. He got taken out, I think, in the 6th inning, but they ended up shutting him out. So
Oh, really?
He got the win.
He
so
still got it, dude.
he's pitching tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
We start a big series tomorrow with the Brewers, and he's on the mound tomorrow. But Arenado, speaking of him, he did get National League Player of the Week. He was 6 for 12, 2 homers, 3 doubles, 7 RBIs.
Damn.
Said 3 of the past National League Players of the Week have been won by Cardinal players: O'Neill, Bader, and Arenado. So my boys are playing decent. So
Arenado's got one of the best gloves.
I
too.
love that dude, man. He's my favorite player. So that guy, and his favorite player is Pujols.
Oh, so
Oh, yeah.
you know he crapped
Yeah,
his
and they
pants.
went back to back, man.
Yeah.
You know, it was like crazy. He said when he hit his home run, you know, it was like the crowd was like at a 5.
Yeah.
He said then Albert comes up and hits his, and the crowd's at 12.
It's a
He said including me.
yeah.
so Card's looking pretty good right now, man. I'm pretty happy with the start. We started with the Pirates. I mean, the Pirates ain't that good, but it doesn't matter, man. You play who's in front of you. So we'll see how that goes. Milwaukee's going to be a test,
As I said, we played the Reds, and
and the Reds played well.
I think they won the series.
Yeah, they played
Yeah.
well, man. And,
Yeah, they
and
did.
which I told these guys, come on, man, beat the Reds. I need you to beat the Reds.
Yeah.
But it's early. We all know it's early.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, let's just get going.
Yep.
You know, we still got Acuna coming back. Soroka will be back. Let's just
Baseball is a marathon.
I'm just worried about how our pitching has started.
yeah.
But it's again, we still got 150
Which
games left.
But again,
Free did
50
look
games.
pretty good
Yeah.
tonight. I mean, not like great, but he did look better.
Depends. It matters what we do in October.
But the
Yeah.
thing we got to remember, guys, again, is baseball is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, like last year, we won 21 straight games
Right.
to get into the wild card.
Right.
So I mean, anything.
We
can
told
happen.
you.
Yeah, you did. And teams get hot. Bad teams. I mean, good teams will lose. You'll be like, what's wrong? They got all that talent, and then something will click. Like the Braves last year, they clicked.
Yep. Right at the right time.
And they man, you knew they were. You could just see in the playoffs, man, they were hot. And in baseball, it happens that way a lot of times. I think I mentioned when the Cardinals won the World Series, like in 2006, we weren't the best team, man. We
Right.
weren't, but we got hot.
Right.
And that's what it takes.
And that's the same thing like the Braves. They weren't the best team, but
But they got hot.
they were playing the best baseball.
Yep. There, and that's all that counts.
And
So-
I think Justin, you always say it's poetry in motion watching good baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
I-
that's exactly what we
and we're
had.
baseball guys.
Yeah.
So it drives me crazy when I hear people say baseball's boring. I can't stand it. I love it, man.
See, I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, that's how it was in my younger years. It was
Yep.
just too slow paced for me.
Yep.
But once I sat down
And
and,
I'm
actually
not-
watched a
I've
game,
always liked baseball. Baseball's
like-
been my favorite.
I mean,
Alright.
you start appreciating like the nice sliders that come in, the
Yeah.
nice curveballs,
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
nuances of the game.
the great shortstop plays,
Right.
and like diving catches in outfield.
It's
Yeah,
like
'cause-
it's like Steven said. It's the nuances.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
Yeah, because I played, I mean, little league and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But like, I was young, I don't really remember
Right.
that. But so I never really I watched baseball, but I always watched the highlights because that's when you saw the scores and
Right,
stuff like
right,
that.
right.
And then especially back in the mid 2000s, it was a pitchers kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like there was complete games and shutouts. I'm like, there's no offense.
And nowadays,
Oh yeah, it's 2-1
well,
game.
right.
like an example the other day, my brother's a Padres fan.
Yeah.
Guy had a no hitter going the other night in the 6th inning, and they pulled him. Back in the day,
You're going.
you got a no hitter.
yeah.
Guess
You're
what?
going.
You're going.
Well, same thing with Kershaw. Kershaw was on a friggin' tear today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
forgot what it was, but then they pulled him.
It's just crazy, man. It's the way they
I mean,
they
it-
save people's arms now.
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So cool. Anything else, baseball guys?
I actually have one thing.
What you
see if I
got?
can find it. Another fun fact.
Fun fact.
A 19 strikeout perfect game in Japan. 20-year-old Roki
Wow.
Sasaki fanned 13 straight and dominant outing in Japan's top league.
Wow.
Damn.
A 19 strikeout perfect game.
He was bringing it.
The heat was that was a bonfire.
And
it
the
was in
sad
his
thing
elbow.
is, I wonder if it was heat. It could have been like Maddox. He could have
Yeah.
been a magician out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he could just.
You know what I mean?
He just placed
Movement,
it-
movement,
yep.
man, movement. So
Placed it
I have
perfect.
to Google that, check it out, see what his fastball is.
Right.
So cool, good fact.
Yeah.
I did have something.
What you got?
I can't. Shit, I can't find.
We can come back to it.
Oh, this guy right here.
It's not Steven.
Steve. No, it is Steven. What
Wait.
did you say?
I said it's not a Steven pronunciation. That's what I was going to
Oh
say.
no, his name's Steven.
Oh, there
wait,
you go.
wait.
Did you spell it right?
Yeah, he spells it right.
Okay, cool.
Kwan. Stephen Kwan.
Okay.
This is a shout out for Travis.
Sweet.
He plays for the Guardians.
Okay.
The fuck did you just say?
The Indians.
The fuck did you just say?
The Guardians. I got it right. Don't fuck me up.
No. I told you I'm not saying Guardian.
It's whatever you want to call him.
Cleveland.
He's their new rookie outfielder,
Cleveland.
and I'm pretty sure every single time he's gone up to the plate, he either fouls, gets a hit, or gets an out.
He has
gets a pop up.
He has a contact with the ball every time he swings.
He's never struck out this year.
Wow.
He's
Okay.
always hit the ball.
Dude, we need to keep an eye on that.
That's pretty
Yeah.
great. So, a shout out to Travis being a Cleveland fan, and Zach. I'm sure Zach's super
Yeah, Zach,
stoked
too.
about that. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Stephen Kwan. Is that what
Yep.
you said?
I mean,
Stephen
the
Kwan.
legacy's in the V.
One of the guys that I coached the Babe Ruth team with, he's a Cleveland fan, so I'll have to keep an eye on that.
There you go.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet.
Does it?
All right, here's y'all's.
Oh,
This
Vladdy just got his third home run, by the way.
cool.
He hit a third one.
Yeah, I think
This
so.
is
Wow.
y'all's segment. Y'all came up with this one. I'm gonna give y'all credit on this one.
What's that?
Mock draft.
Oh God, I'm so ready.
All right, so Justin, do you want to lead it?
And I'm gonna tell y'all.
Do you want to do my fun fact about Sam Darnold?
Yeah,
first?
Go
do your
ahead.
fun
Go ahead.
fact.
That'll set us up.
All right. So obviously we're getting to the draft season, but we love the Panthers, and our quarterback was on a podcast.
Yeah.
And this is the famous quote. I'm a great quarterback. I've proven it. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, where?
What'd you prove?
Yeah, but a funny story. I was listening to the whole interview, and he said that he never played quarterback until his junior year of high school.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh God.
So he went in. I think it was a couple games, if I remember correctly. His junior year when the quarterback got hurt.
Right.
He actually played middle linebacker and receiver,
Okay, I didn't know that.
and he actually got recruited after he played a few games as a quarterback by Utah to play quarterback there.
The Utes.
And then his senior year he played full, started quarterback, but he didn't play quarterback until maybe the end of his sophomore year and the end of his junior year.
Wow.
One of the two.
Okay.
He always played positional or skill positions.
Wow.
But that's what he played in high school. Majority was linebacker and receiver.
I mean, I saw that that he was on that podcast
Yeah.
and made that comment, but I didn't hear that. I didn't
Well,
listen to
I
it.
listened. Friend of the show, actually, Chad. Not your Chad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like the Riot Chad. He sent me the interview, and I started listening to it. Darnold's a funny guy too.
Yeah,
He's
he
a-
actually is.
He's a pretty funny dude. He can make a career, probably being a comedian. But I think he's a situational funny.
Well, yeah,
He's kind
funny.
of got some dry humor.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
what
mean,
Yeah.
he did say he was a good quarterback, so I mean that's pretty funny.
Hey, there you go. Where?
Well, might-
The first 3 games, pretty good.
yeah, I mean, he did.
So,
But we'll see. We got a lot of stuff that's going to happen. And the draft is 2 weeks away.
yep, and we could be taking a quarterback.
So we'll see. And Kenny Pickett was in town today.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, sir.
All right, mock draft. Lead. Hey, Justin, Steve, y'all lead this
No,
thing
this
off,
is
man.
all Justin.
And if I screw this up, I apologize.
So
It's
you're
okay,
not
man.
gonna screw it up.
I apologize.
You just make a pick.
All right.
All right. So, guys, we are going into our first mock draft. We're doing all 32 teams
live.
So what we did, we put 1 through 3 in a hat, and we shuffled it up, and all of us we picked a ticket, and got our number. So I believe I got first, Steven got second,
I got
and
third.
Doug got third.
Yep.
So we're gonna go. I get first pick, Steven second, Doug third, and then I'll get the fourth, and so on and
We'll
so
just
forth.
rotate.
Let's keep
Um,
going.
Yeah, so
Kind of like a snake draft.
obviously once a player's gone, he's
Right.
gone. You can't pick him. But yeah, we're gonna try to save this and actually maybe post it on.
Compare it. Yeah. We'll post it, and then after the first round's done, we can compare what happened.
Right.
Right.
The big thing though is we're not doing any trades.
No.
No trades.
No trades.
Nope.
So this is if nobody traded any kind of picks, this is how we're doing.
Got it.
Yep.
So, but yeah, we're definitely gonna save it and hopefully post it.
All right.
All right.
You're on the clock, buddy.
We're in a draft right now.
Yeah. So
My computer's a little slow, so just bear with me.
hang on, give me a sec.
You are on the clock.
Enter the draft. Here we go.
Then you gotta start draft.
Start the draft. All right. So I'm Jacksonville, and for Jacksonville, what the hell they need? Everything. I'm taking best player available, and I'm going Aiden Hutchinson.
All right.
Good pick.
Best pass rusher in this draft. Dude had double-digit sacks.
Right.
Like, he looks like a
The
beast.
dude's got a motor.
Yeah.
You
So,
can't go wrong with that pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's a franchise pick, I think.
It is. It is.
So I'm going Aiden.
All right. Well, I am Detroit, and
Welcome to Detroit, baby.
and they
need. I mean, Detroit was playing well at the end of the season last year.
Right now, it says their needs are quarterback, linebacker, DB.
Yep.
So the best cornerback. It's not deep. I mean, it's not a a touted quarterback
Right,
draft.
right.
There's not a linebacker up there. I think I'm gonna kind of go with Justin's route. I'm actually gonna go Kyle Hamilton.
You have to.
The dude's an animal, a safety from Notre Dame. He can play all over the field.
Yep.
So I think Detroit gets him in the back end. They can kind of build around him.
You know, I was hoping there since I'm going to be Houston next.
And what do they need? what is their needs on PFF?
Every position.
Houston says every position.
That's crazy.
I was hoping you passed on him.
Yeah.
So we should have traded. No, it's a draft day. All right, so I guess I'm Houston. Deshaun Watson. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go. They need everything, man. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm gonna go Stingley, man.
Best player available. Again.
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
nothing
I
wrong
have
with
to
that.
because you can't go wrong with that.
You need everything.
Right,
You know, honestly, in their quarterback situation, Davis Mills, I don't think is that bad of a
I
quarterback.
think he's come.
No.
He played pretty well.
Yeah.
I would have probably gone tackle just to help him.
And I thought
Yeah.
in that position.
And I thought about that.
But you are going Stingley? Okay. Just want to make sure before I click that.
Yep.
So I'm the Jets right now. They need a lot of help on offense, I think. I mean, they could use some help on defense, obviously, with Kayvon Thibodeau sitting right there,
Yep.
still there. But honestly, they just drafted Zach
Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know why I want to say Zach Martin. I'm going to go with, I think, the best offensive tackle, and that's Akeem Ikongwu.
From NC State.
NC State.
Yeah,
Good pick.
I'm going to go with him.
Okay.
Good pick. Really good pick. That's who was on my board as the Giants. We had New York going back to back. So I'm doing the same thing. I think the Giants just picked up. Didn't they just pick up a free agent quarterback? Where'd Tyrod go?
Who, Taylor?
Yeah.
Where
York.
did it? Did he go to
You
New
go with
York?
the Giants,
New
right?
York.
He might have went to New York, yeah.
So they got Daniel Jones. They got Tyrod. I'm gonna go help out their offensive line as well. I'm gonna go with the animal from Alabama, Evan Neal,
Good pick.
for the Giants.
I don't think you can go wrong there.
I feel like he's a mauler. He's a hog molly. I know Gettleman's out of there, but with this new head coach, the offense coordinator from Buffalo, I think he can build around the offensive line.
So are you telling me
You got the paint.
I get the actual Panthers?
Yeah,
I
what are you gonna
You
do?
should, man. You should.
Wow.
What are you going to do here?
As our guy did from Carolina. Wow, bro.
Wow.
White.
Owen Wilson.
I'm gonna,
Wow.
dude. I'm gonna go.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm going from the heart here because this is what I hope we do. I'm going with Cross, man.
Cross.
Okay.
Good one.
I think Cross is gonna be a beast, man.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
I like it.
Good pick.
So now you get the other New York team.
All right. So, Steven, you just drafted an offensive lineman for them. I'm going to say that they're going out and they're going to get the best corner in this draft.
He's going Sauce.
Going Sauce.
Yep.
That's a good one.
You know you gotta go.
I
Sauce.
think that Thibodeau is a good pick there, but I think Sauce is way more of a better player.
You're looking at
like
you're looking at upside.
like
Yeah.
upside,
Ready to
like-
play.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is Bradbury out for the Giants, or is he still got some more years?
I mean, they're talking about trading him.
So they could, if they potentially get Sauce, they
Yeah.
could trade him or keep both of them.
Right.
And they have two strong corners.
Yep.
So that's a good pick. Good pick. So I'm with the friggin' Falcons. And who's the worst team, or who's the worst player on this? No, I'm just joking.
Go to Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, right. They need a lot of help. QB, guard, center, defensive line, cornerback. I wanted, since he's sitting there, I'm gonna go with Thibodeau. Thibodeau.
Yep.
Okay.
Thibodeau. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has a lot of flack towards him because of his work ethic and motor.
Right.
But we'll go with Thibodeau.
So that gives me the Seahawks.
Ooh.
And they need a lot too.
Well, I mean, yeah, they definitely need a quarterback. I mean, but there has been some talk since Baker came out today and talked about he was disrespected and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I did hear today that Seattle has reached back out to the Browns about Mayfield. So,
No.
so I'm not going to mess with a quarterback here. I I don't know, man.
I don't think a quarterback definitely goes in the top 10.
It may,
Or they should- they
maybe
shouldn't.
not.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I guess I'll go McDuffie. They need a cornerback. He's right there, and
Yeah.
he's from Washington, local guy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go him.
All right.
Okay. Well, since there's no trades in this, and seeing who we've all picked, I think the Jets are going to take who I believe in real life
Sure.
is going to go number 2 to Detroit, and that's Trayvon Walker.
The edge rusher?
Edge from Georgia.
I think he's
All
going.
right.
I think he's going number 2 overall in real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's a hot take.
Yeah.
Hot take right
I
there.
think that's a good pick.
Hey,
man.
write that down. Let's see if it's right.
Oh, I got it in multiple mock drafts on my phone. So
All right, let's just remember that. Let's see if it's right. Because, I mean, that'd be cool if it was.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I am Washington right now. We need a quarterback, a guard, center, or a linebacker. Really? Let's see.
this
here.
is an iffy pick. Like
It really is.
it's a hard pick.
No, it really is.
It's-
I
like honestly, they could even use a receiver,
yeah.
but
As I was really thinking receiver too. I think this might be a reach, but I'm gonna go Linderbaum here
okay, that's a good pick.
for them.
I like that.
Linderbaum to Washington.
And we all liked him.
I think he's just a strong center. He has very high IQ.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
And I mean, you're getting Carson Wentz. What do you do? What, you want to protect him?
exactly.
What am I going here? I'm the Vikings. Well, we're not going quarterback.
Yeah, obviously.
Kirk Cousins.
Like, yeah.
They need an edge rusher, so I guess I'm gonna go with pronounce that for me, guys. George
Karlaftis.
Kalarfis. Is that how you say that?
Sounds like a syndrome.
It does. He's Purdue.
I've got Kalarfis syndrome.
I'm gonna go with him.
All right.
That's a need.
Yeah, it's a good need. You
All right.
got Mr. Every Position Texans.
Yeah. Who we got so far? We got Derek Stingley up here.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Close your eyes and pick.
oh no, we're making solid picks here.
What you
Doug.
got?
We're making franchise changing picks here.
Who you got?
And honestly, I think it starts on the defensive side. We're going Devin Lloyd.
Okay.
Oh, see, I thought you go receiver there.
I was thinking about it, but that defense is atrocious.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, it's
Yeah.
bad.
So you're going Lloyd.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm Baltimore. We need defensive line and cornerback. Best.
Wow.
Well, there's not a whole lot left. I think I'm gonna go. I honestly think I'm gonna go receiver for them,
All right.
and I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson.
Ohio State.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to think of who the receivers are. They got Hollywood Brown. They still have. Did Sammy Watkins go there?
I don't know.
Yes. Last year?
I don't think they haven't. They have Hollywood Brown and Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help Lamar Jackson out. All right, so we got the Eagles.
Yeah, and it says linebacker DB. And what's
Hon-
left available?
Honestly, I don't know why receiver isn't on that.
I feel like they have.
Well,
Devontae
Devontae Smith.
and that's what I'm wondering. Why is receiver not on there?
and Rager.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're trying to trade Rager.
Mm-hmm.
I
Another receiver. That won't be a bad move either.
I'll tell you what I'm going to go. I'm going to go Williams from Alabama.
That's a good pick.
And the reason I'm going that is because, and this is going to throw some shade. I don't mean to. I just don't have a lot of faith in USC receivers.
What, Dwayne Jarrett?
I just don't. Yeah,
Well-
we got burned. I just don't.
He had more DUIs than touchdowns.
Yeah, I just don't. And Bama's proven.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Bama guy.
A, a lot of people were saying the Williams guy is like their number one
Right.
receiver.
That's who I'm going with.
So I
Picking for the Saints?
yeah, I got yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
So you know what's hilarious is you got the Panthers, I got the Falcons,
And
you
I-
got the Saints.
yep.
So who's getting the Bucks?
Yeah, who's getting the Bucks?
Who's
Who's
gonna
getting
get
the
'em?
Bucks?
Yep.
Saints is a tough one. They just lost. And Steven, I know you're gonna fucking hate me for this. I'm
Probably.
sorry. I didn't mean to say
No,
that.
you're good, man. You're good.
The
always gonna
Saints
love you.
just lost Armstead.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
with the
going. I know
Miami.
exactly where you're going now, and
Yeah.
I do hate you.
Penning.
Yep. And that's not a bad pick at all.
Yeah.
It's a really good pick actually.
Trevor Penning.
Yep.
Yep.
FYT Saints.
Look, I get both Saints picks.
Great.
That's what I said. Who's the last person on this list? All right, so Chargers.
Who I like?
So they got receiver, tackle, cornerback.
I don't know, man.
You know, I'm kind of with you. I feel like this is kind of a reach about the SC receivers. I'm gonna go Chris Olave from
Okay.
Ohio State
I like that.
for them.
Yeah, I
You
think.
got two big physical receivers.
Yeah.
Put a speed guy in there.
Yep.
Nope.
I like that.
So I got the Eagles again.
Yep.
Wow. Man, I don't know. I guess I'm going to go Dean. He's a linebacker out of Georgia.
That's good.
Stud.
That's a really good pick.
Stud.
Really good
And
pick.
that's who I almost picked for.
Hey, and linebackers in need.
Yeah.
I'm going Dean, man. He's a stud.
Yep.
Is he not the one that when the guy missed a tackle, he was like yelling at the guy
Yeah, I think
during
so.
the national
Yep,
championship
yep.
game?
And Justin, the Saints are on the clock.
They're on the clock. Well, no trades, no nothing going on.
Right.
You know, we're taking a quarterback.
Are you going with our guy?
We're taking Malik.
Damn, dude.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Because that's who exactly was about to draft for the Steelers.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people that think those two teams are in the running for him.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm the Steelers. Need a quarterback and the tackle. And I think I am going to go for Pickett.
Okay, Pickett.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good pick.
So Pickett's going to Pittsburgh. Staying in Pittsburgh, actually.
New
Yeah.
England.
New England. Sarah, do you want to make this pick?
And he's the hometown guy.
Yeah.
New England's got some needs here.
And going back to the Steelers pick, Mark, I'm sorry, man. I was going for Malik. Justin took him.
Yeah.
I was trying for you.
Well, the
buddy.
Steelers already have Trubisky. That's one Carolina quarterback, so
Yeah.
you didn't want to go Howell there,
Nah.
right?
Not in the 20
right there, yeah.
And it's funny, me and them have a bet because I think Malik goes before 20.
I do too. Me and you said I agree with that.
So me and Mark have a bet of a case of beer if he goes before 20. So if
Yeah.
he's 19 or above, I get him. 20 below, he gets him.
Wow.
So,
All right, cool.
all right. So Pats.
Man, they got a lot of needs here. And London is dropped, man.
He's sitting there for you, dude. He might be a steal.
Honestly, I don't know why London's dropped. 'Cause
I'm going to go ahead and take him because he's a need. So there you go.
I'd
Hey,
take him.
Belichick will do something with him.
I take him.
So
good pick.
I just feel like the receivers that went, yeah. I mean, I feel like he
at
dropped.
that right there,
Yeah.
I think you have to.
Now we got Green Bay, who needed a receiver too.
I'm just gonna say I think London's gonna be the first receiver off the boards in the
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Green Bay is automatically I don't care. They're going Traylon Burks.
Okay.
All the other receivers have gone off the boards.
and he's there.
He is going.
Yep.
If
Okay.
they don't,
They're
they're
stupid.
stupid.
They're stupid.
Stupid.
Right. I got you.
So I got cards and the guard, center, defense interior, and cornerback.
Yep.
I guess what I'll do is go Sam Howell. No, I was joking. This one's a hard one. Because their needs, there's nobody really there, so they're gonna have to reach.
At guard,
Well,
I mean Zion Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go. I mean, they did lose Chandler Jones.
that's true.
I might go. I think I'm gonna go with that dude that ran that's like 400 pounds that ran like a 4.540. I'm gonna go Jordan Davis. Yep.
Davis. Yep.
I'm gonna go Jordan Davis.
It's a good
Oh, how fitting!
Look who I
How
got.
fitting!
Look
is
who I
this
got.
pick.
pickup. Wow.
How about him?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got the Cowboys. Wow. How could that? There's no way that could go there. All right, so they need OLDL linebacker. Well, I guess I'll go. Hell, I'm gonna go White.
Devontae White.
Yep,
All right.
guy's a stud.
2 defensive tackles off the boards.
Oh, Doug, you get the Bucks.
Sweet,
Hey, it went around.
Tom Brady.
Did it go around?
Well, we all got division
Yeah,
rival.
I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
that.
it did. I mean, he got the Panthers, but then he
Yeah.
also got the division.
Yep.
Everybody
So-
got division rival.
All right, so the Bills.
Well, you're getting the Panthers North.
Yeah, I got the Panthers North.
Sammo.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Sam Darnold.
This is honestly a team that doesn't have many holes.
They
At
really
all.
don't.
I would say one of the holes that they do have is depth at edge rusher. So I'm going Jermaine Johnson.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, nice.
I thought you were going to go with David Achibobi or whatever, the one
Yeah.
that hurt himself,
Yeah,
See,
because he could sit for a little bit.
yeah,
I think
And
his
being-
perfect fit
yeah.
is the Bucks,
Oh.
And it may be,
where he can sit for like a year.
maybe.
But
All right, so go
that
ahead.
makes sense.
I got the Titans.
You got
They
the
need
Titans.
They need receiver, guard, center, edge rusher. So, I think I might go with your guy, Zion Johnson. Right here for the Titans.
That's a good pick.
Good pick. Tampa Bay.
Fire them cannons! Hey, where's that
Fire
shirt?
them cannons.
Where's that shirt at?
Yeah, I can go get that. I should go get that.
Fucking Mr. Get the Full on. Fire them cannons.
Wow. Their needs are like, it's like gone, dude.
Where's the worst player?
Yeah, that's really what I'm thinking. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do if I'm Tampa. I mean, what is it? Is it Ramon, the tackle?
Yeah.
He's there, and he was projected at 13.
No, that's his rank.
Well,
His
still.
his average.
It's 22.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
It's pretty,
I'm
it's pretty good.
I'm gonna take a tackle.
Yeah.
If he's still sitting there, I'm gonna take him because I'm gonna protect my guy Brady.
Honestly, he can play guard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking him.
All right. So Bernhard Randman. What the hell?
Yeah, that guy.
All right.
All right, I guess I've got both the Packers picks here.
Yeah, you're the Packers, man.
Well, we got back-to-back Chiefs.
I'm gonna let y'all scroll down on the guy who's been blasting up the charts.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm saying his name right. Johan Dotson.
Dotson.
We're going back to back receivers for the Packers.
And they need it.
Yeah.
They need it bad.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I am scrolling.
Yeah.
I see him. Okay. Penn State.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So we're with the Chiefs. Me and Doug got back-to-back Chiefs picks.
Yep.
They need receiver, defensive line, and corner.
Yep.
I think for them, I might go. This one's
Yeah.
kind of tough.
Well, and I'm following you, so
I think I might go Andrew Booth Jr.
yeah.
That's a good
That's
pick.
who I was looking at.
for them.
It's a really good pick.
I was looking at that too.
All right, Dougie. Back to the Chiefs.
Wow. Well, they need a defensive lineman. Says receiver.
The David Opajobi guy's right there, too.
Wow. Yep.
He's got that ACL tear.
Yeah.
It was ACL, right?
yeah.
It was, wasn't it? You know what? Let's take him.
All right.
Let's take him.
Damn, and you got my boy, dude. You got my boys, the Bengals.
Yep.
Yes, I do. I
Isn't it?
honestly don't think their needs on here is what they actually need.
No,
I think
agreed.
I think they got that in free agency.
Right.
Honestly, this is kind of a hard pick.
It is. That's a tough one, man.
Give me 2 seconds.
What? So they re-signed. Who's Jesse, right? Or they give him franchise tag.
Who?
The
Jesse-
Bengals.
Jesse
Jesse
Bates?
Bates. They give him a franchise tag, or they re-sign him.
I think they franchised him. I'm going with the corner from Baylor.
Okay.
Jalen Petier.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't really think they have that many great corners.
Yeah.
I think they could use another young one. Yeah, we'll go with him.
All right, so now I got the Lions at 32. Again, Detroit Rock City, baby. There you go.
That was a point, by the way.
Yeah.
I can tell you who I would take.
I'm going to go quarterback,
I'll tell you. Yeah,
and
you're up the right alley.
I'm not going Sam Howell.
Nope.
Not
at all.
You're going red.
I'm going
Nope.
Corral.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly.
And that's a
what I
good pick.
I'm going Corral right there.
Dude, when we get to some Panther stuff here in a minute, I mean there's people saying that we may go for
I
him.
kind of want Corral.
All right, good pick.
I don't like. I don't want my fucking PFF grade. Shut up.
So go Panthers news.
Do we have any besides the Rock Hill bull crap going on?
Yeah, talk about it.
I mean, we had our invites. We're talking about trading back with teams for the
Which I
sixth pick. I mean,
Which I think, honestly, I think that's duh. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be the logical thing to do. Is we're doing that.
right.
We got to get more picks. We got to get all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
No, we definitely do. We don't have the draft capital.
So my question is, do you think McCaffrey's on the board?
I think he should be.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I like that.
Honestly, I think he should be. He's worth a second. He's worth a couple draft picks.
I've seen a lot of mock drafts where they were trading up and they were giving the house for McCaffrey. But I don't think there's no way we're trading up at all.
No, you can't. There's no way you can. You would give up your entire future for what? A guy that you don't know about?
See that's the funny thing about the draft, right? Is like some people the Rams, right? They trade all their first round picks to get these star players that are star potential. But people are like, "Oh wow, you gave up these many first round picks." But you don't know if these draft picks are gonna pan out.
Right.
You know this player is going to pan out.
You know Jalen Ramsey's a top corner.
And that's when like the whole thing about Deshaun, his caliber that he's playing or he can play at. Why would you not give up 5 first round picks for the guy?
Right.
Would you give up 5 first round picks for a caliber of player like Deshaun Watson?
5 first round picks?
Yeah. At quarterback, a caliber player at quarterback, would you give up 5 first round picks for him?
That's big.
Why is it big? Is my question.
Because it's 5.
Yeah.
I give up 3
But
in a heartbeat.
so but if you're expecting to be at the bottom half of the first round draft, what's 5 picks?
If I'm expecting that, if I already have the team that he can take there, then yes. But
So if you're picking between, we'll say 20 and 32, would you give it 5 first round picks for a caliber player like him?
you got to look past like the contract that you have with him and look at your all-around team. Like Cleveland,
Well, I'm
Cleveland right now.
I'm talking about for the Panthers.
Okay, even the Panthers.
So I'm talking about the Panthers. If we're going for a Cowboy player, like let's say Deshaun Watson or Devontae. Well, I'm saying quarterback because quarterback weighs a lot more than a receiver does.
Right.
So my question, Doug, while you're gone, was: would you
Sure.
give up 5 first-round picks for a caliber quarterback like Deshaun Watson? Not Deshaun Watson, but his caliber.
His caliber. How
Is
many?
5.
No.
Well,
That's what I said.
My question is why.
I think that's way too much,
too
for
much.
one player. It's just me. I don't care who they are.
But you don't know if these 5 players will even.
Well,
do
and you
anything.
don't know that.
But that's your future.
But that you're trading
That's
away
5 years of
5
your
years
future.
of first round
Yeah,
draft
that's
capital.
gone.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm not saying you're wrong if you do it. I just wouldn't do it. I
Okay.
wouldn't do it.
I said 3.
Maybe. I don't even know if I'd do 3.
3 is fine with me to where I'm like, okay, I have a possibility of winning a Super Bowl in between these years that I have this quarterback, and I'm not throwing away my entire future.
Now I'll say this: if I'm like Buffalo, Justin, Buffalo don't have a lot of holes, right?
Right.
If I'm in that situation, and maybe I'm a quarterback away,
Yeah.
maybe, because those draft picks ain't going to mean much to me right now.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. If you're expecting, what does it say? You're expecting to win, or be your first round picks are supposed to be
Right.
between 20 and 32.
Gotcha.
Would you give up those 5 first round picks if you're expecting to be in that range?
If you knew your draft picks were going to be that low, which lends to what I'm saying, you're going to have any holes. You're definitely going to be.
well, that's what I'm saying. You're expecting to
Maybe.
be. You don't
Maybe.
know. You don't know for sure. Obviously.
5, no way. I can tell you now, 5, no way.
Is there a player in the NFL that you would give up 5 first round picks for?
No,
No.
Not at all.
no.
I don't know.
There's
I mean,
not-
again, I'm not saying anybody's wrong.
Not even Patrick
I just
Mahomes.
know, yeah, if I'm a GM, I'm not doing that.
no. It's too much of the future.
Yep.
It's way too much.
But again, draft picks are a gamble as well. You know what I mean? You don't
That-
know.
they
you
are.
don't-
that's fine, but they're young and they come on a cheap contract
There you go. And I was getting ready to say that, Justin. When
for
you start
for 4 or 5 years.
when you
Yeah.
start talking about salary cap, and I mean, look at what Carr just signed for. Our guy.
Yeah.
We love Carr.
Right.
And he, you know what? He deserves that.
He does deserve that.
He is an
extension.
underappreciated guy. I'm glad I remembered to bring
Yeah.
that up. But look at what you're paying one guy. And that's why they were talking about the draft coming up, guys. They were talking about a lot of these quarterback needed teams are going to look at to get a quarterback on a rookie contract
Yeah.
so they can dish money elsewhere.
Right.
So, don't be surprised if the Panthers if they go a quarterback at 6. Don't be surprised.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
I don't think it's the right move.
I still think that
I'm going tackle.
I'm telling you right now that the Panthers could trade down to 14
And still get
and
their quarterback.
still get the quarterback that
See,
they want.
I think you are too, Steven.
Yeah.
I'm all over what Justin's saying. And I think we all three, since the beginning, have we not all said trade back if you can?
Oh, definitely.
We've all said that.
And I was just asking that just to make conversation.
Sure.
I don't think there's a player out there you can do that for.
Right.
I think 2, like you said, Justin, 2 to 3. I was just throwing it out there. to
And
see
I
what you
agree
guys
with
have said.
you.
But
Did you ever think somebody would give somebody a guaranteed contract like Watson got?
no, or even Kirk Cousins.
No way. I would have never
Yeah.
thought that.
and Kirk Cousins ain't done nothing.
Hey, you know what he is though? He's a hell of a negotiator.
Oh, or agent is one of
That
those,
guy is the man. So
No, he's a hell of a regular season quarterback.
yeah, he is.
And then when it comes down to can you do something?
Yeah.
No,
Nah.
you can't. But we'll pay you.
But I agree with you guys, and I think that's what's going to happen in 2 weeks. I think we're going to trade back
Oh, we have to. There's no way we don't. Oh shit.
because we need a second, third round pick.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah, we got to. So and it was announced today, like you guys talked about. We're already talking to teams about trading back. I mean, that's no secret. Everybody knew that.
So I honestly think that us sitting at 6, looking at it now, if we trade back with Philly for the 15, I think they have the biggest. Like Philly has the biggest. Like I want to go up there and get this guy.
And they have the capital to give it to us.
Yeah, because they just traded back with
Yep,
the Saints. So like say Sauce Gardner sitting there,
Yeah,
say
right.
Thibodeau's sitting there.
Right.
I mean,
That's the guy I want sauce. I want sauce. So
I think
bad.
a lot of people do.
oh yeah,
Just thinking of him and JC, you know, two sides of the field, and you got Jeremy Chin
Crazy,
and Xavier Woods in the middle.
But we're not going to take him, but I like him too.
No, I know. I wish we were in the position that we could take him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think that's our mock
All right.
draft for the round one.
So next week, we are going to do the show on Thursday.
Mhm.
So basically a week from today
week,
or
yep.
tomorrow.
Yep.
And if you guys want to run another one, we guess we could.
we can do it with trades.
Yeah, try to do some trades.
And that's gonna be the majority of all of it.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be like a whole hour doing that.
yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be fun as fuck.
That would
All
be yeah. That
Just
might be
do-
that might be the whole episode. We'd be like NASCAR this, FC this. All right, Craig's on. All right, there we
Mock
go.
draft.
Here's your headlines.
Right.
So, all right, cool. All right.
Yep.
Shout outs.
I've got one.
You know, I feel bad this week, guys, because I really don't have any. Last week, I think I had a list. But this week, I don't really have any. So maybe I'll come up with one, but go ahead.
What? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
What's this mean?
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5. So I want to shout out Kelly, Donnie, and Jeremiah. Kelly and Donnie actually got us tickets to the Canes game
Oh,
that
yeah,
me and
yeah.
Justin went to. They brought their friend Jeremiah. It was a great time. The Canes won. Great seats. They just great people. Kelly,
Yeah.
Donnie.
Yeah.
I've known Kelly and Donnie forever. Jeremiah I just met. Seemed like a really cool guy. It was awesome.
Yeah,
You guys did good, man, because I think I sent you guys a text, and I told y'all if we win, we clinch.
Yeah.
So y'all clinched while you was there.
Yep.
Which I thought was kind of cool. I hate to bring this up, but when I was in New York and the Hornets won, they clinched into the
playing game.
into the playing game.
yeah,
So CSR, we're the clinchers, man.
yeah. We're the clinchers.
Too bad they sucked.
We
tonight,
clinch
but-
all the time. You don't know what we're clinching.
Steven clinches a lot during the day.
No, I let it loose, baby.
Yeah, you don't clinch.
So, you got any more, Steven?
Yeah, it's kind of a memoriam. I
Okay.
got
Oh,
two
yeah,
of them.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
So I guess with the Granite State Pro Stock Series, Terry Avery, former owner, with her husband Donnie, passed away yesterday.
Oh man.
Terry and Donnie were always strong supporters of Granite State Pro Stock Series. You know, thoughts and prayers to them. And then I guess Sarah, that was Sarah's first racetrack that she went to.
Wow.
So you know, rest in peace. Prayers to their family, and since I'm going to go ahead and do it, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, and I was glad because we're in that mode. Yeah, he
Yeah.
passed away yesterday, right?
Yeah,
67, I
he
believe.
was battling a lot of stuff.
Yep.
But
Funny guy.
Funny. I mean, a voice that is very unique.
I
You
would
knew-
agree with that.
When you heard his voice,
Yeah.
you knew that was Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to both of them. Prayers to their loved ones and family.
And let's throw out Haskins.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just about to do that.
Let's talk about it. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah, what was that?
God, that was what?
What was that, Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, he was pronounced dead.
24 years old.
Yeah.
God, so
That's,
young, it's
Yep.
freaking young. Man.
And it's some strange, weird circumstances.
Right.
But the bottom line is he passed
the
away.
young man passed away.
Passed away, man. Thoughts and prayers to all
And
his
I
family.
honestly did not know he was 24.
Yeah,
thought
I
he
didn't.
was a
I didn't
little older
realize.
than
I
that.
didn't realize he was that young either. I really
Um,
didn't. But man, thoughts and
I
prayers.
think they called him Young Simba at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So-
mean,
So
terrible.
Tech guy,
Terrible, man.
Sorry for your
Terrible, man.
team loss.
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, rest in peace, Haskins.
Rest in peace, man.
Yep.
All right. Any shout outs?
I'm
You
good.
good?
I'm done.
You gonna do your normal, Justin?
Yeah, do my normal.
Can I give Tech Guy a compliment?
Sure.
No.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Should you do it after he's done?
No, just go for it.
The beard looks good. I'm just saying that.
Well, it's coming back in.
The beard looks good.
Yeah.
Keep it. Don't shave it off anymore.
Narc.
Fucking narc.
12-year-old.
Silent manager, we love you. You're amazing. You're amazing. Sorry.
Double amazing.
The hell?
Sarah, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thanks for showing up.
Welcome back.
It's been like 2 months. Tech guy, thank you for picking me up today.
Cool.
It was cool.
Supposed to do it last week.
Yeah. Left him hanging.
You know, the ride here was fun. We talked a little bit. I, cussed you out a couple times.
Did y'all bond?
I'm not going to do it on here because of
Did you bond?
circumstances. But, huh?
Did you bond?
Huh?
No, not really.
You didn't?
No. Not at all, Doug.
Really?
Why would I bond with that?
I think y'all have a unspoken bond. I really do.
Of hate.
He's getting hungry.
Is that, what the
Oh, no.
The Arby's didn't.
Guys, have y'all ever seen that little clip on Instagram? It's from, God, what is that movie called? It's with Jennifer Anderson and Vince Vaughn.
Oh my God! I know what movie you're talking about.
Dude, where
So
she's like,
but it's the movie, right?
yeah, where she's like, don't bring my sister into this. She's been through a lot.
Yeah,
Vince
okay.
Vaughn's like, of dick.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What is that movie, man? I've seen it. I cannot remember the name of that movie.
I was thinking Wedding Crashers, but I don't think
No,
that's
it's
it.
not that. No, but I've.
They go on like vacation or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Ah, man, I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It's so fun. But thank you, Tech Guy. Thank you, Silent Manager. And thank you, Sarah, for being here. We love y'all. And we hope y'all come back. I mean, we know 2 of y'all will come back. But Sarah, if you come back, awesome.
All right. Well, Sarah has a shout out. So
All
there
right,
you
do
go.
it.
I want to thank the whole CSR family for waiting for me to get off work so I could come here tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
And we appreciate her like getting some of the swag that we've.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's supported.
She's worked very hard.
And
Yeah.
you guys, man, y'all rocked the flag at the Canes game.
Damn right. we
Yes,
did.
sir.
Dude, that was so cool. And I was all on social. That's my boys. That's my boys. Y'all did good.
And I
man.
really was actually thinking about trying to get that to you before you went to New York.
Yeah, and if
And
you
we
would have, I would have took it.
I know, man.
But y'all did good, man.
Yeah. So we ripped that. Yeah. We
Really
rocked
good,
it. We
man.
rocked
I like
that.
the. I was excited to see that. That was pretty cool, man.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, CSR being at 2 clinchers, that's history, man.
Is that not? Are we good luck charms?
Yeah, that's what I said. We're the clinchers,
so.
man. So hey, I will say this again. I hate to bring this up, but hey, listen. I know we're down the dumps about the Hornets, but I mean they're still a team.
We're still a young team.
We just got to, and I do really think Borrego's gone, unfortunately.
That's why I think we need a veteran head coach.
So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, that was a pretty big loss tonight, Steven. It was by 29 points, which is now your new age. So
I don't
Old
want.
guy.
I don't want to talk
tribute. So well, at least they didn't lose by 56.
Because my lover. Because my friends.
So, but that's it, man. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, come on, Doug.
No, I was gonna. I ain't gonna do that.
Just do it.
Happy birthday, man.
That was 3 weeks ago.
29, and this is the baby now.
You were still the one for
Yeah,
me.
just for like another month and a half.
Yeah, but he's still the baby. Look
Yeah.
at him. Just look at him over
I
there.
still,
You know what's funny though is everybody thinks he's older. He's the older
yeah.
one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Steven would shave that, he would look like 16.
Tech guy.
Oh, younger. I could probably play middle school football and wreck all those.
So if you and
motherfuckers.
Tech guys, if y'all shaved and wore your hat like he wore it,
he would look older
if you went to try to buy beer, you get carded, right?
in a heartbeat.
Well, he looks like a narc when he shaves.
he would.
yeah,
He does.
Oh yeah, I get heartbeat.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so we're good, guys.
We good.
Doug, please grow a goatee.
Episode 30. I got a small one, man. I got the tight,
No, I want to see that.
tight one.
I want to see it.
Yeah, you want like the
an alien.
you want like the goat, like the big goat.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah. Episode 33. It's done.
Deuces.
Hey, follow. Hey, I'll do your plug, Justin. I
Oh,
got
you want to do
man.
it this
Yeah.
week? Do
I'll
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
go
follow
for it.
us on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook, MySpace,
Ooh.
Yahoo, Gmail,
Oh yeah.
all of that shit.
What was the penguin game back in the day?
Oh God, what was that called?
What was that?
Oh, what was it called?
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're on
I
there.
remember
Yep.
that.
We're running
We're on
around.
all of it.
Yeah.
Listen to us on Apple Podcasts,
MySpace.
Google Podcasts,
Mm.
Spotify,
Yep.
MySpace.
YouTube, XM, FM, AM, GM,
Yep.
LM,
Ooh.
radio.
Just listen to us.
Just listen.
Yeah.
But do go out on social media like we talked about. Give us suggestions. All the stuff we say every week.
Yep.
Crack zone suggestions, topic suggestions,
Yeah.
everything.
And if we missed on the will and numbers, I'm going to bring it back to that.
Bring
and
it, man.
And there's this for your reminder.
Bring it.
Hey, if we missed somebody, tell us.
Yeah.
And if we missed it,
Yeah. Bring it to us.
Should I just say it? Alan?
no, we'll
Okay.
sign off because we're getting pretty late.
All right,
here.
cool.
Sorry,
All right, here we go. All right, so episode 33, that's it. And we're good, guys. Everybody in the studio, thanks for everything. All right, so here we go. We are
C.S.
R.
Oops.